days without Chris. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough of you. Man, tryna find one, maybe more than one. If she got her eyes, toe and thigh, she don't like no guys. Better, so I talk a little while. Forget my dirty mind. Ooh, show me your smile. Throw the way y'all dancing to me. Get ready for my show.
Shit alive. Truth be told, we in the building. We be on in 2 minutes.
Meet and greet, try to show me your support. All the girls saying what they gon' do if they see me. I don't know. No disrespect to ASAP, but if I see Riri, I don't know. Yes or no, you go with me. I know so pretty soon you'll see. I play LA, NYC, I never get enough. Never get enough. You front row with your mob going crazy, crazy. You girl, you my favorite lady. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough of you. Riri. I'm needy, know that I'm dreaming, so sleepy. The girl that I like, she be wearing her Fenty just to sleep in. She got that silk on, chilly in the creep street. Ooh, I'ma find you, yeah. Ooh, matter of fact, where I'm at. Bad, ain't nobody better. Worth a couple bill, Riri so for real. All the girls saying what they gon' do if they see me.
Shit alive, we going in 1 minute.
No disrespect to ASAP, but if I see Riri, I don't know. Yes or no, you go with me. I know so pretty soon you'll see. NYC, I never get enough.
It's a truth be told kind of night.
Front row with your mob going crazy. Look for you, girl, you my favorite lady. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. I can't get enough.
Shit alive.
Yes or no, you go with me. I know so pretty soon you'll see. NYC, I never get enough. Front row with your mob going crazy. Look for you, girl, you my favorite lady.
Trouble, what up? Shit alive.
Truth be told, King Diamond, in the zone. Real talk, no captions, truth we own. Cause real we say that, now let's get no.
Granny, what up?
Truth be told, King Diamond, in the zone. Real talk, no captions, truth we own. Cause real we say that, now let's get no. Truth be told, where the heat drops smooth and the vibes unfold. True trolls in the track, got my songs folded from minds, one space, still love in the fold. Truth be told, we speak from the soul, no lies, just bold. High takes, no breaks, let the combo roll. If you feel it in your spirit, let the whole world know. Say it loud, say it proud, truth be told. Right here, right now. Ooh, we speak what we know, let the truth.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
What up?
Hey, y'all.
Which is another ready.
I am so. You see, I'm sitting right here. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Instagram. Hi, Facebook.
Both us to be seen when we come on. Like, just
Because sometimes you be tweaking. So
I'm not gonna be tweaking. Should I be running back?
all right. Hi, Trevor. Hi, Granny.
I want the truth. I want the truth. I want the truth.
What up, everybody? We back.
Happy Thursday, y'all. Happy day before 4th of July.
Happy day before you go blow up some shit in your backyard or blow up some shit in your bathroom. Whatever your preference is. Niggas gonna
What you mean? Oh, please.
Shit. Nigga, you can cook up food all night. You gonna blow up your bathroom. Don't blow up my bathroom, nigga. You cannot take a shit in my house. No one is allowed to sit on my throne but me.
Is that what you tell your guests though? So say you have a barbecue or something.
No, you gonna have to hold your shit or your piss. Niggas don't know how to pee correctly. I ain't eat my
you gotta let people use the fucking. You gotta let them pee at least clearly.
Go pee in the street somewhere, yo. Go pee in a cup. How about don't drink anything? You won't have it.
You are like.
Speaking of pissing in the water, I have to drink water today.
While he's drinking a whole gallon of water, and he don't want nobody to pee.
Drink water, please. It's very good for you.
And mind your business.
Drink water, mind your business. Stay out the way.
It's very good for you.
Very good for you. Water is very nutritious.
Mm-hmm. Really Granny said the 4th of July, that's not her freedom.
The 4th of July is where we celebrate the freedom of what is your definition of 4th of July? What is your definition?
I don't know. Let's ask Google.
Google's gonna give you the white man's definition. I want the black Google. Is there a black Google out there to give me
well, we have ours. We have Juneteenth. I think that we, as we get older, hey Leo. As we get older, we use these holidays just like, and we wisen up. We use these holidays just for the paid day off. A lot of them.
You're damn right.
Because a lot of them don't have anything to do with us.
Well, so chat with me the definition. What's the definition?
I don't paid day off. I don't have a definition.
Cook out. Reason to cook out? What we doing? I don't know.
Everything is a reason to either cook out or cook or go out to eat.
Listen, don't listen. Don't. If you got a problem with the 4th of July, don't take that payday, or don't take that day off. Go to work and slave. All right, just go ahead, slave your life away.
Why is the 4th of July good for Black people?
Swear me in, Glamor. Swear me in. Hurry up. Swear me in right now.
You gotta turn your phone right
way. You didn't swear me yet.
Turn your phone.
Nah, swear me in. I don't care what's wrong. Just swear me in, nigga, because I'm ready now. I'm Trump new, big, beautiful, Bill. Let's go.
I think I might be clocking out early tonight, y'all.
That's all right. Clock out. We don't even need you here. Let me talk.
No. I know you don't. I might be clocking out early soon.
Clock out. No, don't waste no time. Do it now. Just
I want to say hello to our supporters.
No. You are your contract is.
You hating right now. You hating. There's no hate to spread.
And to get up. Right, Leo.
You know, matter of fact, not you, Richard. I'm gonna wait for Granny.
Granny's in there. Trevor and Leo, exactly.
Listen, we're gonna turn up tonight. Share the live, please. We're gonna have a good time. We in the building. Let's introduce
our day for us to eat, day for us to be up and get paid. So
let's talk about this damn big, beautiful damn bill.
Go, bitches. Go ahead.
Like crying.
What am I doing?
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Dana Anad, aka Vintage.
I mean, vintage is a word that you got to look it up. And I say it in my special. It means it's like vintage, like vintage. Yeah, I'm just asking a question. Yeah, it's like a good thing.
It's a great thing. They made a mistake. It's a great thing. It's great.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, just like as if I was on that jury for Puffy.
No, they would never pick you. I was like, oh, not that one.
Diddy run to the jail cell. They would have picked her and shit. Her and Tisa. If Tisa would have got on that shit, they would have just forget it. She was hated.
No, see, the thing is though, like I would have found him guilty on the RICO with Cassie, but not with the other two, and the prostitution.
You gotta get the RICO for all of them. Can't just get one.
See, he don't mind eating in front of everybody. See, I told you, eat your ice cream. He's eating a whole meal in front of people.
Eat your ice cream, girl. What's up?
I don't want y'all to see me eat a whole pint of fucking ice
You
cream.
be slobbing like that? Let me find out.
No, and I eat ice cream with a fork.
That's all right.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, Calcutta in the building. Here for the BBB today.
Oh, wow.
My hands up. Can't keep it up. It bubbles my heart to hear that song.
I'm gonna get you the hat, nigga.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do. Donald Trump.
Please share the live. If you're watching this, please share the live. Very important that you share and like and comment. If you're watching this, do that real quickly. Get the word out. Come on, we're trying to get lit tonight. 4th of July tomorrow. We're gonna talk about a lot of shit. Let's get popping. I'm your king.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
You do.
Huh? I'm gonna swear. I don't know what Dana's saying. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm swearing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm swearing everybody in that's watching.
Hurry up! I gotta respond to Trump.
If y'all watching this, put your hand up to the sky, raise it high, put it across your heart for the 4th of July. I'm gonna swear y'all niggas.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
All right, that's it. Let's stop the bullshit. Right.
Trevor, you might be right, but you know what? Let me go back on what I said, right? Because I wasn't in the courtroom, so I don't know everything. So I would have had to. Excuse me. Hold on.
You about to tell a lie. Look at that. Quarter. Got quarter. Trevor, she about to say something lie.
No, I think that I would have had to see, I would have had to see like the evidence that the jury did see, because I was listening to one of the alternate gentleman, and he's like the videos were, it really just did not look like she was forced, and it actually looked like she was enjoying herself. So I'm gonna take that back, depending on the evidence. Because we're just going by like what people are saying and a little bit that the internet is showing us, and we really can't do that. You have to be in that courtroom to see all of the evidence. So I'm gonna take that back. I do definitely know, just from the little bit that I've heard about the Jane Doe, or the other two women. Yeah, I wouldn't have charged them because their testimonies just seemed like they were okay with it. So he wouldn't have been found guilty. Not with me, with them too. So yeah, I'm gonna take that back.
We're talking about this big beautiful.
Yeah, you think about it. Great job.
Yeah, I had to.
So the big beautiful bill, Kel. What time you signing it tomorrow at 5 o'clock?
You want me to run it down? Because you already studied it. You know what I'm saying?
Before you studied it, before you talk about it, let me play something.
Okay.
Let me just play something.
Thank you.
Let me just play something for the people, for the masses.
They sent
me a CNN put together a montage of all the time dear leader lied to the Americans, people promising he'll never cut Medicaid. Your boy, we're gonna play this. What's that nigga drinking? Oh, cool.
Medicare, Medicaid. None of that stuff is going to be touched. We're not cutting Medicaid. We're not changing Medicaid. Here's what I want on Medicaid. We're not touching anything. Just as I promised, there will be no cuts. It won't be read my lips anymore. We're not going to touch it. Medicaid, we're not going to do anything with that. Medicare, Medicaid. None of that stuff is going to be touched. We're not cutting Medicaid. We're not changing Medicaid. Here's what I want on Medicaid. We're not touching anything. Just as I promised, there will be no cuts. It won't be read my lips anymore. We're not going to touch it. Medicaid, we're not going to.
I mean, this is like a lot of different things. Like, seriously, I don't going back and forth with you, but this is he does this a lot. Like he does lie a lot.
Let's get into it. Let's get into what he's cutting. Let's talk about it. Okay, let's see why he had to do this. Okay, it's not about just let's not just read the news. Let's do our research. You
All right, but
understand?
is he cutting it though? Is he cutting them?
No, stop saying cutting. He's saving. That's the problem. The
He's
proper use.
saving.
Yeah.
I want the truth.
Yeah, he's saving.
All right, Leo.
There's three parts to
He's
this bill. There's
Okay,
three parts. I'm gonna help you out now. There's three parts to this. Okay, let's talk about cut number one. Okay, saves us about $35 million over 10 years. Okay, that's cut number one. It limits the federal health program's eligibility based on citizenship. So that means he's weaning out the immigrants. You get what I'm saying? Do we want that? Do we
Okay, just move on. Okay, one.
Hold on, no. I'm going to explain it. I want to be clear.
All right, but now the immigrants. Let me just ask about each thing. The immigrants that you are speaking of, are they regular? Are they citizens now, or are they? Well, they can't get anything if they're illegal. So
I'm gonna just say it again. This is what exactly it says. It says health program eligibility based on citizen status. Citizen status. That's all I can tell you. You take it how you want.
So then it should be for. Wait a minute.
It's not for immigrants. It's not for illegals. Let's put it out there. Biden was giving illegals health care and stuff like that. He's just cutting it. He's trying to save the American people some dollars. Since he's deporting already, it's already in the mix. It's right there. Plain and simple. People who are illegally here don't get Medicaid. That's the simple line of that part one.
Can you explain what's illegally here? Because how do you give undocumented people documents to?
No, I'm not going to explain that because you are smart enough to know what illegal is. I'm not going to explain that to you.
But illegal is undocumented, correct?
Because no, whoever's illegal, it could be from Mexico, Africa, Europe, whatever. If you're illegal, that's what it is. That's what
illegal means undocumented, correct? Like they came over here the wrong way. There's no.
Are you telling me or are you asking me? Because illegal is illegal to me. I don't know what you're trying to get. Break
I'm
down.
asking you what is the version of illegal?
I can't tell you the version of illegal. I'm not telling you. I'm not. I didn't make the bill. I didn't make the bill.
Undocumented people cannot get health care. I just want to know, what does illegal mean to y'all?
I didn't make the bill. I didn't make the bill. I studied it today, and that's what I got.
Explain it. That's all I'm asking.
Listen, it's self-explanatory, plain and simple.
But you just said you didn't know.
People who are here illegally doesn't get Medicaid. Is that what? What am I saying?
What do you mean? People who's just coming across, they're not doing no kind of paperwork, no nothing.
Hey, mira, yo no sé. I can't help you.
And you can't explain something or want to explain
I'm just telling you what the Medicaid
wrong, and they say like I don't know. You can't say that. I'm asking
you. No. I read to you what it is, and you're telling me one word. What is illegal?
I'm not telling you anything.
You're telling me about one word. I'm not going to go into that with you. You're gonna trick me. No, I'm not going into the meaning of illegal with you. You have to take that for yourself and find out. What I'm just saying and explaining the bill, plain and simple. People who are illegally here don't get Medicaid. That's all I can tell you.
What did they
That's all I can tell you. You're telling me I'm not the politician here.
But
I didn't make the rule up.
Undocumented people getting health coverage. That means that there has to be some kind of documents.
No.
Who the fuck are they?
They were getting health insurance during the Biden administration.
They had to go through a process to get some.
Yes. Remember, New York City was accepting all the illegal aliens. They were all getting IDs. They were all getting health insurance. What are you talking about? We've been doing that.
To go through a process to get some kind of documentation.
Right. And he's cutting out. I don't know. Listen, the process you could come here illegally and get your Medicaid. You could get your SNAP. You could get your EBT. You know that, right? Without you being a citizen.
SNAP and whatever else it is. How do you come here illegally?
I don't know what you're playing. I don't know what you're playing.
You don't have a fucking job. You don't have you don't
That's
have
the whole point. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. They come here. They don't got a job. They could come and get their SNAP benefits. Come get their Medicaid.
Yeah, how did they get that? They need some type of.
Hold on. Remember the New York City ID? If you're a legal alien, you could go ahead and get it. Remember that ID they was giving out? Don't we got to remember all this? We got to remember all this. They were giving out these free
I don't know
ID.
about them getting an ID because again,
They were getting free IDs without no ramification. They were getting the New York City IDs. Yeah, I don't know where you was at. You was sleeping like Biden. That's what you was doing. Sleeping like Biden.
Nah, because my thing is, if you are giving somebody some sort of documentation with their name and an address, they're documented.
What that mean? That doesn't mean you're a citizen. You just documented.
Not saying that is. I'm not saying that you're a citizen.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Those who are here illegally, he's just reverting back whatever Biden has done. Sorry. It's gonna save us some money. We want to save some billions.
Granny, this is what I'm saying. You still need a social. Like you still have to have some sort of identity. You can't just walk into one of these offices and be like, I just came from Mexico and I need some insurance. And you sit down and fill out a shitload of paperwork. What are you putting on the paperwork?
All right, tell me how they did it then. Tell me how the illegals did it. How they get this stuff.
I have no idea. You ain't
giving me no answer. I'm telling you something here. You ain't giving me no answer.
There's only two things. You could either be documented or undocumented. There's just two.
When the last 4 years was here, there was an ID that illegals can get without any documentation. It's called a New York City ID or something like that. They can go right in and get it. They didn't need all that stuff. See what the problem is now? We let it in and we have a problem in letting it out. He did something. Biden just did too much. Everything has to be reverted back. He has to save some money. You can't just give free money to illegal immigrants. That's it. Bottom line.
That was
American people.
Eric Adams.
Where is your care for the American people?
That was Eric Adams. He I didn't
right. He opened up because New York. He opened it up
with them.
He opened it up because New York is a welfare state. So we had to like help those people. We're in the position where that he had to help. Doesn't mean it's right. The fluctuation of all these immigrants that went to different cities isn't right. The cities couldn't even handle it.
I totally get that.
It wasn't right.
And I'm not right. There's no gliding over that because when it was happening, I expressed my feelings that I did not like what was going on as far as having all these people just giving them the okay to come over here like that.
That's exactly what happened.
We're past that.
They closed down hotels. Huh?
You said illegal immigrant could get food stamps?
They have gotten food stamps.
Well, you said it can. Can they?
I think they able at that point.
It says no. It's Google is free.
Listen. You know where Cheryl works, so I don't even got to go there. I don't even got to tell you. You know the social services, bro. Listen, so
they get through. They fall through.
I'm just saying. I got the info. I'm just saying.
Generally, it says I'm reading it. Generally, no undocumented immigrants are not eligible for food stamps. SNAP benefits in the states. SNAP eligibility is limited to U.S. citizens and certain lawfully present non-citizens. So I don't know.
I didn't even go in a minute more because Part 2 saves $42 billion. Eliminates what they call bad debt. And bad debt, what it is like when you go to a hospital and you you know what it is? You said?
No. Granny said drop the link. I'm like, let you finish explaining the three things, and then when she
the bad debt is like how you have a private insurance and they may pay for like some of your coverage, but then you got to take care of the rest. But if you don't take care of that, that's what they call hospital bad debt. What happened is Medicaid is just trying to take advantage of that. In that, like, okay, with the bad debt, when it comes to Medicaid, the American people pay 65%. It covers you. Besides whatever you got to do, that doesn't happen with Medicare. So what they doing? The hospital doing? They taking advantage. They raising the prices of the services and still trying to get the 65% of coverage.
Medicaid or both.
No, for both of those. They're trying to raise with one and just and for those who have both of them though.
But I know private doctors were, because my son's his pediatrician, he still goes there to, like, he was been there since he was born.
Right.
But the owners changed because they were doing foul shit. Like, I know, like,
right.
Like, but that is private. Like, I know private places, if they do take some sort of like Medicaid or whatever it is,
they'll take a lot of Medicare.
They had to step down because they were overcharging.
Right.
But that's the private. That's the doctor.
Right. So
I don't see how Medicaid and Medicare can only say what they're going to pay for and what they're not going to pay for. There's no way
but you got to understand one is
a price on
right.
anything.
So whatever Medicare didn't cover, right? Medicaid gonna kick in and try to cover that 65% of whatever dollar amount that is. So that's what they're gonna do is, okay, they covering 65%. Let's raise the prices so we can get a bigger 65%. That's what they do. That's what's happening.
But Medicaid can't raise a price of anything though, because it's not
them. It's not them raising the price. It's whoever's performing the service is raising the price.
But why aren't they in this bill? Why is Medicaid and Medicare in the bill?
Why? Who's in the bill?
Whoever the people, the agencies that's raising the prices.
No, it's right. It's
the surgeries and for the medication and shit like that. Why aren't they in the bill? I don't see.
But it's the providers. It's the providers that's doing that. It's the providers that do it.
The providers, the people that's paying. Right.
Okay, listen. Okay, go. Okay, if hospitals like say they try to take advantage and raising the prices for let me clear the bill up for you.
If Glam and I'm Medicaid, Glam is Medicare, right? We run the shit. We're the ones, we're seeing who can get what we're seeing when they come with the referrals. Do they need this? Yes or no? That's what we do, right?
All right.
We provide the service as far as the payment service, right?
Right.
You would be the person that our clients are getting that service from. You will be the one to up your prices and
are you worried that using your home address for business puts
so that we can
whoever's raising the prices, they want to do what they call a Medicare site neutrality, something like that. That people won't, like myself. If I wanted to raise the price of my services towards you, I actually can. Maybe because I'm a private service or whatever the case may be. But I can't do that no more because you wouldn't get more out of Medicare and Medicaid anyway. That's how it's just gonna level off on you.
But I'm asking, how come Medicare and Medicaid is in this bill if they're not the ones at fault? They're just there to pay the fucking bill. They're just there to pay the bills. They're not at fault at anything. So cutting Medicare and Medicaid,
they're not cutting though. They're not cutting.
That's not hurting the people who
they want to make sure that people are being charged correctly.
On the ambulance fees, they could have been. I went to ambulance some years ago. My bill was like $1,500. Now the shit could be.
Here we go. That's good. Stay right there.
Medicare and Medicaid will be the ones to pay that bill.
What hospital picked you up? What was it, a regular ambulance or was it a private hospital ambulance?
No, it was a regular ambulance, and it took.
Okay, so here we go.
Like a regular
private hospital ambulance would have kicked you in your ass.
True.
This is
but again, I get what you're saying, but how come those people are not in this bill? Why is it Medicare and Medicaid? Why isn't it everybody else?
What do you mean, everybody? What everybody else? What do you mean by everybody else when this is only about Medicaid, Medicaid?
But Medicaid, you're cutting something that's paying bills for people.
You see, you keep saying cutting. Did you hear cut or save money? Which one did you hear?
How are you saving money by how does it work?
What is he cutting?
how are you saving money? I don't get what's the saving part? Because what does Medicaid and Medicare have to do with anything when they're the ones that's spending the money to pay for
All it means is that hospitals can't charge people that are on Medicare and Medicaid any more that you would charge a private institution. That's what that means.
Okay, so can you read
that
part? Read that
no
part
matter where you go. That's the problem because of the disparity of the private practices and the public practices.
Right,
we got to get it even across the board.
Okay, but can you read that part for the Medicare and Medicaid? Let me see if I can understand. Read that part because everybody is saying that he's cutting it or cutting them. Read to me why do people feel that he's cutting the people on the news, people on the everywhere, people in the Senate?
I don't know why
everybody is saying that. So what part of that bill makes people?
I just want to know at what part of the bill did it say cut? Yeah, Democrats are saying cut. We ain't saying cut. Republicans ain't saying cut. Democrats are saying cut.
Well, of course, Republicans are not going to say it. But can you
read that part? We saying same.
Can you read, Kels, can you read that part, please?
I don't have a part. I just going off my head right now. What do you want me to say?
I kept looking for that part. Let me just, for the people that don't know what's going on, let me play this video. I think this might be a little bit.
About the Medicare and Medicaid? I'm just going off the top.
Hold it.
Is it good, bad, complicated? Well, it's a little of everything. And what I'll share later might surprise you, especially if you're a senior on Medicaid, have kids, or work in a job that relies on tips. So yeah, stay with me because understanding what's in this bill could make a real difference for how you plan the rest of this year and maybe even the next decade. Before we jump in, let me know in the comments, what part of this bill worries you most? Is it healthcare? Taxes? Just tell me what's on your mind. And if this kind of straight talk financial breakdown is helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. Okay, so here's what just happened. The Senate passed President Trump's massive tax and spending bill, his flagship legislation of this term. It's being called one big, beautiful bill. And honestly, that's not just branding. This thing is huge, over 900 pages long, and it's got something in it for just about everybody.
When your kid is hurting and there's nothing you can do about it.
Whether that's good or bad depends a lot on where you stand. Let's start with what's in it for working folks, because that's where a lot of attention is going. For starters, if you're someone who works in the service industry, maybe a restaurant, salon, hotel, you'll now be able to deduct up to $25,000 in tip income from your taxable income. That's huge. I know a lot of people who work double shifts and still feel like taxes eat away half their earnings. So this helps. But there's a catch. If you make over $150,000 as an individual or $300,000 as a couple, the benefit starts to phase out. So it's definitely targeted more at low to middle income earners. Also, there's a new deduction for overtime pay. Same deal. If you're putting in those extra hours, you can write off more of what you earn. That's something folks have been asking for years, especially with inflation, making everyone stretch their paycheck a little further. And guess what? There's a new senior deduction too. If you're 65 or older, you may qualify for a $6,000 bonus deduction. That's up from the $4,000 version the House was originally considering. It starts phasing out for individuals who make over $75,000 or couples over $150,000. But still, if you're on a fixed income, every bit helps. Now let's talk kids. If you have a child born between 2024 and 2028, they could get something called a Trump account. It's a government-seeded savings plan with a $1,000 deposit, meant to grow over time in an index fund. It's not cash you can spend now, but it's a financial head start. And for families who never had the means to open a 529 or brokerage account, this could be a pretty powerful tool. It's automatic too, no application required. That part's nice. Also, a lot of people have asked, what about auto loans? The bill includes a deduction for interest paid on certain U.S. assembled auto loans. It's capped at $10,000 and doesn't apply to every loan. But if you bought a car recently, it might be worth taking another look at your paperwork come tax season. So on the surface, this all sounds pretty good, right? But, and this is a big, but there's another side to the story. Because to make room for all these tax cuts, the bill cuts spending. And not just a little. We're talking about deep cuts to programs like Medicaid and SNAP, which is a supplemental nutrition assistance program, commonly called food stamps. So here's what's changing. First, Medicaid. The bill adds a new federal work requirement for adults between 19 and 64 who don't have a disability. You'll have to prove 80 hours a month of work, volunteering, or training. And unless you have a child under 14, the exemption for parents no longer applies. A lot of folks will be caught off guard by that one. Also, eligibility checks now happen every 6 months instead of once a year. That sounds small, but in practice, it means more paperwork, more deadlines, more chances to get kicked off coverage for missing a form or deadline. And when you combine all of that, the Congressional Budget Office estimates that nearly 8 million people will lose Medicaid by 2034. That's not nothing. And then there's SNAP, similar work requirements, but with a new twist. If a state has a high error rate in its benefits distribution, they now have to pay part of the cost out of their own pocket. That's going to hit poorer states the hardest. And for some 600,000 low-income families, monthly food assistance could drop by about $100. So you see the pattern. The bill gives with one hand through deductions and credits, but it takes away with the other by scaling back government support for lower-income families. And depending on your personal situation, you might get a little help from the tax code, but lose a lot more in healthcare or food support. And then there's energy. This one stirred up a lot of conversation. Under this bill, nearly all of the clean energy tax credits passed during the Biden years are being rolled back. That includes incentives for electric vehicles, solar panels, heat pumps, all the stuff you see in those home upgrade ads. They're gone or set to expire very soon. So what's replacing them? New tax breaks for fossil fuel production, coal, oil, gas. Excise taxes on fossil fuels are being removed, and credits are being introduced for coal production, especially in U.S. facilities. If you work in energy or you live in a state like Texas or West Virginia, this might sound like a return to stability. But for clean energy startups and solar companies, many of which had planned big expansions based on those credits, this is a serious reversal. And here's something I didn't expect when I read the bill. There's a section on space. Yes, space. $10 billion is going toward Mars mission planning. Another $325 million to help deorbit the International Space Station. And $85 million is going to move the space shuttle from Virginia to Texas. That last one sparked a lot of jokes online. But space exploration is part of the broader defense budget in this bill, which also includes $29 billion for shipbuilding and $25 billion for missile defense. And speaking of defense, the border provisions are one of the most heavily funded parts. $46.5 billion is going to expand the border wall and install new surveillance. $45 billion more is going toward detention centers and $30 billion to train new ICE agents. There's also a $100 fee now for people seeking asylum. So, while the tax cuts are getting most of the headlines, this bill is also massively ramping up funding for military and immigration enforcement. That's a pretty clear reflection of the current administration's priorities. But here's the part that a lot of people are still wrapping their heads around: the cost. The Congressional Budget Office estimates that this bill will add $3.3 trillion to the national deficit over the next 10 years. Some estimates, once you factor in interest and extended provisions, say it's closer to $5.3 trillion. Though, supporters say it's worth it. They see it as an investment in growth, energy independence, and national security. Critics say it's a wealth transfer, cutting support for the poor and giving breaks to the wealthy. And the data does show that households making over $217,000 a year will get the biggest tax cut, around $12,500 on average. Households making under $35,000 will see about $150. It's a pretty stark difference. Even though that sounds tough to hear, it's worth knowing. Because when you understand the numbers, you can better plan for what's ahead. One more thing before we wrap. There's still one step left. The House has to approve the Senate's version. If they do that without changes, the bill heads straight to President Trump's desk, maybe even before the 4th of July. But if they make edits, the Senate has to reconvene. And with lawmakers heading home for the holiday, that could slow everything down. So now you're probably thinking, what does this mean for you? Well, if you're a senior, you might want to look into that new deduction. If you're a tipped worker, keep records of your tips this year. If you're on Medicaid or SNAP, it's time to stay alert for state level changes. If you're counting on tax credits for solar or an EV purchase, maybe hold off for now and see what happens in the final version. And also, this is one of those times where talking about it actually helps, because a lot of people don't know how much of this could affect them. So share this with someone who might benefit. And if you're still unsure how it all works together, leave a comment and let's talk it through.
I want the truth. He did way better than Kels.
Of course. He is so calming. He is so calm. Didn't he calm you down? Didn't he calm, make you feel calm, Vintage? That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, I may not be able to explain it as well as that white man has. But guess what? Guess what? The country's not for him.
The research. I studied.
Okay. I did a little bit more than you. I mean, I'm just saying.
You
I'm
have
just
to.
saying.
You the one that ran up on here like, yeah, we talk about
I
this.
ran up on what? Wait a minute. I was invited from yesterday. Didn't you invite me yesterday? Wait a minute. What's going on here? You invited me yesterday. I didn't want no
questions, but the man did.
You bugging. Anyway, he did a great job. And yeah, the nice white cartoon. He did a fabulous job, and he just, stated exactly what I was about to say about certain things. And the country's not going to. The country. I had it all. I had it all here. I had it all in my head. I had it all. He actually missed a couple, but I have it all in my head. Come on, now. Come on. Is the country going to fall because of this big, beautiful bill? What's going on? Let's hear it. Let's hear the crowd.
So say, all right. So the what was it that is being SNAP is being cut to people who don't work? What? How many hours he said? 80 hours a month.
Right.
One thing I do think that you should be having. You have to work for these subsidies. I do think that you should have some sort of part-time job for the subsidies. It is not fair that these people are like just pushing out baby after baby after baby, and they're not working. They're just home, and they're able to have cash assistance, health insurance.
Granny, call up and just talk to me and tell me how people are going to die. Just call up and just explain to me, because I really want to hear how people are going to die. That's a little bit extreme and dramatic. You understand what I'm saying? Just for a bill. Many bills have passed through the years and people have not died. I know the hatred is there, and that's okay. But we gotta just let's stay in the lane here. Let's stay in the lane and let's be real with certain things. Not everything. This is not a bill that has broken down the country. The country's not gonna fall.
First of all, we need universal health care. So all the Medicaid and medication,
that would be nice. That would be nice.
Universal health care, so we don't have to fucking go through this.
It will be nice, but we don't got it. We don't have it.
So, but I really don't think doing. People need health insurance, so they need to just leave that part alone. People need fucking health insurance, whether they're working or they're not fucking working. People need it.
Right. I don't think they're cutting that.
Now, as far as and people still they need to be able to eat as well, but we do have a lot of people that take advantage of these things. But he's hurting people that are doing that's trying to do the right thing as well. But we just have to see how these things play out. Who's this must be your background, right, Kels? Because you're in the ghetto.
It is in my background.
Yeah, there's always some kind of police activity, fire trucks, something going.
You in the hood, nigga. I hope they got Medicaid.
I don't even live in the hood like that. I don't even.
You live in the Bronx, so it doesn't matter.
Well, okay, where he lives at, I would walk.
The Bronx got beautiful places. The Bronx is more beautiful than Brooklyn. Like, we got a beautiful botanical garden. We got a Bronx Zoo. We got the Yankee. Wait a minute, we got Yankee Stadium. What do y'all got? Water. Come on now, let's go. Water around an island.
Bronx looks better than.
You're surrounded by water. Golly, stop it. You are surrounded by water. God damn. Take a boat.
Granny said that it's not dramatic. It's true, and she has proof. And let me tell you, so people like Granny who use the majority of these things, she's going to feel it. So that's why she's passionate every time we speak about these things, because she's going through it with herself, and she's also going through it with her son. You know,
if you have a disability in New York State, any state,
she doesn't live in New York.
The disabled are taken care of all the time. That is guaranteed. It's not gonna. They can't do that to the. You don't know what the Disabled Act is? They can't do that. They could never do that. So Granny doesn't have to worry about anybody that is disabled.
It's a lot of things that they can't do that they're doing. So we can't even say that anymore, Kel.
They cannot, because of the Disability Act, they cannot do anything to disabled folks. I can bet you. I can bet you $1,000 right now. They can't do anything.
And he can't deport people with the proper documentation, but he is. So we gotta stop saying what he can't
skipping on what is factual? It doesn't matter if you're a citizen, you're a citizen. Is he coming for you? No, he's not coming for you. If you was illegal, then you have something to worry about.
Why does it have to be
about the other folks over
Why
there?
does it have to be happening to me for it to just be happening? So if it's not happening to me, then it's not happening.
Right. So what does that have to do with disabled? What does that have to do with disabled folks? What does that have to do with this? Is your brother, is he an alien or not?
Cows. What are you saying?
Is he an alien or not?
At this point in time,
he's a damn alien, so he gotta go. He committed a crime, and you out of here. We don't need you in this country. You got to go.
The home fucking.
You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. That's it. You got to go. You're not a citizen. You got to go. What are we fighting for? You keep fighting over these illegals. They got to go. We got to go. Sorry. You got to go.
Shit,
y'all are bugging. Like y'all, your emotions is taking your place. No, you gotta go. You got to go. We need other Americans need help.
Okay, you're speaking about illegal people. People who are here who are not.
I was saying about the disabled before you told me this. Before you went left.
Because my point was
there's nothing going to. I can bet you nothing's going to happen to the table.
My point was, we got to stop saying what he can't do, because he's doing everything that he's not
happening. Is it in the bill? Is it in the bill?
You can say that's all you
want. So it's not happening. So it's not happening.
It could be another executive order.
It's not happening. No, it cannot be. You're making up a thing, and you cannot make up a thing like that. You cannot do that. You cannot make up things. You're making up things
that he should not be doing, and he's getting away with it. That's the whole thing.
Like what? You can't even name nothing.
You cannot say that he can't do certain things.
You can't name anything. You can't say anything. I'm just stating facts. No disabled person is going to get affected. I said it. It's there. Where in the bill it says anything about disabled people is going to. They are not. The Disability Act is enforced with every state. I can bet you with that.
Read the last comment.
Everyone outside the courtroom playing with baby oil.
What you said?
She's a very kinky girl. The kind you don't take home to mother.
Yeah, where Cassie at?
They said Diddy gets 20 years.
Is Cassie on tour? Is Cassie on tour? What said? I'm gonna go now. I have proof, but no, I gotta go. Kel's Trump is a murderer. Wait, where you going, Granny? Come back. Kel, you got Granny hot. I gotta go. Where you going, Granny?
Granny. You got to take it easy, Granny. I mean, it's okay. We can understand the personal feeling against Trump, but let's just be real. Let's talk about the big beautiful bill. Let's see how much is the United States going to collapse. Like, let's talk about it since we on this and want to throw some hatred.
I mean, they just said that the deficit that they're going to put us in. It's so.
Oh Jesus Christ! Jesus, somebody.
Why? Because it's 10 years down the line.
You're just finding.
No,
just
I'm not
reaching,
just
you're the reachiest reacher. You reaching, like you really reaching. You tell me something good about the building.
Later on, maybe are we not supposed to think about later on?
What about what are you talking about? What is bad in this bill? Right, tell me something good then. Tell me something good then. Tell me something good. I won't say it's nothing bad. Tell me something good. Tell me something good. Anything good about the bill?
Is that anybody who wants
nothing good.
At least part time.
You're a waiter. You get some tips.
That's it. That's the only thing. That's the only good thing you see.
Those are not making $150,000.
Yeah, that's
Stop screaming. It don't matter how much they making. Now they can keep their tips. Now they don't have to tax their tips. It don't matter about the 150. Right. See how you be extending shit? Let people be happy. Let people be happy. The bartenders, the barbers, the waiter, and the waitresses, let them be happy. No, they're not gonna make $150,000, but at least they get to not tax their tips. Come on, Vintage. Be happy with the people.
Okay.
Yes, they're not gonna reach 150,000, but be happy for them that they can keep. They don't have to tax on their tips. Come on.
Then you have everybody, the people that's making 30,000 and less or 35,000
and less. How about that?
That's great. $100, and the people that's making 200,000 see 12,000. Come on, Kels.
Yeah. You got children? You got children? Do you have children?
Give some grace to my.
It depends on what it is. If I'm a single dude and I'm working and I pay my tax and I get $100 and something, all right, I don't have no other property, I don't have no kids or whatever, so I could get more. You got to do things to get more. Okay? They just talking about the simple, basic dude that's gonna get $100 something in return. Now, if you got children, if you got some property and you got others, that's gonna change. So of course there's gonna be a disparity to a nigga making $200,000 to a nigga making 30. It's just logical. So the basis was, and imagine that they $200,000 and they only get $12,000 in tax. They only get $12,000. That's small for them.
C-Show says that's how it used to be in the South. A trailer home would be $20K, stable and new. In the West Coast, it was $20 to $40K homes, but in the hood, now we're at $400K homes. And said waitresses are homeless, and he said they're building up, but not building out. Assets grow your business, your life. That is true, but everybody doesn't.
What you gotta have. You want taxes back? You gotta have the assets with it. Children,
that's true. Everybody doesn't have that because everybody cannot give.
Well, there you go. You're gonna get $100 and something. Good. All right. What are we talking about? What more do you want?
Okay.
What are we fighting for?
How does this bill affect the middle class? Like, how does the middle class benefit from this bill?
I don't even think we have a middle class anymore.
You, Bill?
Well, for the middle class, it's the largest. They say it's the largest tax cut in U.S. history for the middle class.
They say you know what middle class is now? Like fucking low income is like $100 and something thousand.
What?
So middle, we have low or we have fucking poverty and we have the wealthy. There is no fucking nothing in between.
Why are you making stuff up though? I don't understand you.
I don't consider myself middle class and I'm poor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's middle class?
Where do middle class start at? It has to be.
You keep saying I'm making things up when I'm not the only person that feels this way. What is the middle class?
You can feel poor.
I'm middle class.
And still make money. You can be middle class.
What are you? Taxes are middle class.
I'm poor. I'm low income. I'm low income right now. I'm low. I have no shame in that.
Your Medicaid.
You understand? I'm low for myself individually. I'm low income right now. Right now at this moment. Am I crying? Am I crying? No, I'm not. I'm living.
You have no choice.
Nothing is right. We all. So nothing is gonna affect me like Trump is gonna, you ain't losing nothing. I'm not an illegal alien. I'm a citizen of the United States. I live in a welfare state. If I need something, I go out, act my politician, and that's it. What we doing here? That's my right. That's the things I can do here.
He got Medicaid. You gonna be able to ask.
Aliens can't do that shit.
C-Show says middle. Not that part.
Turn the table, nigga. You might get your shit cut.
Listen, whatever it is, I always adjust. I make money with my hands, nigga.
C-Show says, how much is your college degree? What can you do with the knowledge you have learned from that degree? How do you survive? Then they said the middle class got Section 8 in the hood with them.
Definitely.
There is no middle class feeling. homies got locked up in their hoods too for the same low poverty shit. And then Trevor says, if people don't commit to the family structure like Mexicans,
talk about it, Trevor. That's the truth.
We will all be homeless. The husband, wife both make both make 100K exactly, and they both have to make 100K.
And they walk with it. They don't put it in the bank.
Not together, but they both have to make the 100K separately.
Well, we ain't gonna pass by what he said. I believe 100% in the structure. Our structure is too weak. Our family structure is too weak, and we losing out. I agree with him 100%.
But Mexicans, they gotta stick together. They got shit.
Nah, them niggas stay together regardless. Listen,
they got a lot of shit.
My Mexican, one dude. Let me tell you, he's Mexican. The reason why you see them bunched up like all together in like say a house, they all save up their money so they could get a house for the next partner, the next two people, and those next two people will board other people in their house, and they will save money for the next two, and it keeps going like that. They not together just for nothing. They there together, traveling in them cars, bunching up in their homes. They actually saving every cent and dime that they bring in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I never seen a flop.
So what happens is by the time they're ready to get the children already citizens, knowing English, know what businesses they send their children into what specific, they go doctor, business consult, whatever they. So their kids is now running shit.
Mexican doctor now, nigga.
I've never seen a Mexican doctor, but
Mexican doctor or lawyer.
Hey. This is why. Hey, you be on the line, yo. I swear.
Waterfalls.
You be on the line, yo. Everything is black.
And
you can't be all black. You gotta have some people. Come on now, let's be open here.
But if we're saying that we never seen it, we never seen it.
I no Mexican
That's fucked up. I don't know.
No. There's a lot of there's Mexicans in the as far as like immigration attorneys. I know that there are Mexican attorneys, but I just never seen a Mexican doctor.
Seen a Mexican doctor. I think my doctor.
He said he agrees with you, but drugs did that. Drugs was the best thing. Nice cars and show until drug tore up the families, and now there's nothing to show for it.
Right.
Piggy bank. Having a piggy bank. Like now we use the 5-gallon water bottles to put our coins in. Piggy banks can't really hold much of anything.
Yeah. I think America's gonna be fine.
You can't tax what you don't. Yep. You can't tax what you don't know about. But it's like that hurts the. Eventually, that's going to like hurt the business because you can't have everybody not on payroll. So,
what? My employee made $9,999.
Who?
I said my employee made $9,999. So you can't tax that. It got to be $10,000. Little secret there.
Trevor said, "What had more of an impact on the Black community, drugs or welfare?"
Man, if you're talking like in between years, like certain years, I don't think it was drugs at first.
No, I think drugs made it go into welfare because the men.
Nah, welfare was already there. It was already there.
Eventually, it turned around to the women having to be on welfare, and then a lot of them just staying on it. So I think like that was a. Do
you know anybody on crack back then? Do you know anybody on crack back then?
I knew crackheads. Those were our boosters.
No. Do you know any family members or friends that were crackheads? No. Okay.
No.
It was. It sure wasn't welfare. So, it was drug. Welfare came first. Drugs came later. You really think about it.
Drugs came after.
Welfare been around. women's lib. It's been around since then. So that's even before the drugs came in.
So there was no drugs before welfare.
Not to say there was no drugs. Let's not go there now. All right, we know there's dibble and dabbles. We talking about the flow of drugs. Let's the flow of it.
You can't say
the big
that
flow, the big 80s, 90s flow that we had.
Right, Seashell. To me, I agree with you. They both intertwined. I feel like it was the drugs on the men's part and then the welfare on the females' part because they had to take care of their kids.
We was talking about the Mexican lawyer. Let's lighten up the move right here.
I ain't never seen an African or Mexican lawyer. I bet African lawyers be like,
this nigga be
excuse me, Your Honor. Wait a minute. Let me talk to my client. What the fuck did you do it? I don't want to take up for your ass. Shut up. Don't be stupid. Be quiet. You listen. I'm going to plead your ass this case, but if you did it, you're going to go to jail, motherfucker. I'm not taking up for your ass. I'm not going to hell for you. Your Honor, my client, he didn't do this shit. He was at work. This is not possible for him to be here at 2 times at one time. Don't listen to the people. They are lying. Have a Mexican lawyer. Hey, Your Honor, it's my client. I'm going to talk to him. Talking to him. Hey, my friend, you're not doing it. If you're not doing it, you're telling me I'm not going to tell on you because it's client, the privilege. I'm not going to tell the judge. You're not going to tell the judge. Hey, my client is not doing it. Huh? He was working the job with my Theo. Miguel, he was working the job. He's not doing it. At the same time, his car not working. You know what I ain't never seen?
I don't know. I didn't find it funny. I really didn't find it funny that was all white women laughing.
Anything with a white
woman, that white woman laughing. That's like that's a.
I know somebody added that there, but it makes me not even.
You like it? Oh man, you don't like this?
No, she wanted to laugh. Beyond the white Spanish, you couldn't laugh because with the white woman.
She thought she wanted that hardcore nigga boy talk, yo. Yo, you know you're going to jail, right, motherfucker? You know you done, right? You know you done. That's the type of talk she wants. She want to hear that no accent. She don't even like people.
Seashell said, I don't like a lot of people. Not just
that's
that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm with you.
Oh, okay, yeah. I like a lot of my own people. Seashell says that Mexicans taught them how to speak English. Okay. Seashells, are you a female or a male? I don't want to keep saying they.
What'd you think about?
Maybe they go by they. Come on now.
Well, then they can tell me.
They may go by they, so you're saying the right thing. Hey. She shows prosperity.
I see another African lawyer. You won't know what you agreed to. You won't understand what he said.
What do you think about the brother Hakeem Jeffries trying to hold up the bill by doing the rant for like a
trying to do what?
Democrats want to talk all day. Like, dude, you need some action in this motherfucking.
Is he gonna do another filibuster? Is he gonna do another?
Nigga, try.
Is he gonna do another day? He gonna try to break his record?
Cory Booker said, "I ain't doing that shit."
This nigga said, "I'm talked out, nigga. I can't even."
Oh yeah, nigga lips still dry from that fucking. No. You gotta be a jail nigga to do that. See, a nigga in jail could be a
filibuster.
A jail nigga could have talked for 10 days because that's all we doing. That's all they doing.
Nah, nigga, I'm not watching y'all for like 2 days. I'm not doing that, nigga. Nigga, you gonna have to put a diaper on me, nigga. Like, when am I using the bathroom? Like, what?
Happy early birthday.
That'll be part of my speech. Y'all have to excuse me, but I'm shitting right now. But, like, I can't.
It had been my hope.
What is it?
Mr. Speaker, that we'd be able to have a robust debate, passionate support or passionate opposition in connection with this bill. That hundreds of members on both sides of the aisle could participate in. Instead, we have a limited debate where the relevant committees of jurisdiction have been given 15 minutes each.
9 hours straight, 9 hours.
On a bill of such significant magnitude as it relates to the health the safety and the well-being of the American people. And because that debate was so limited, I feel the obligation, Mr. Speaker, to stand on this House floor and take my sweet time to tell the stories of the American people. And that's exactly what I intend to do.
He took his sweet time and the bill still got passed.
All right, so Seashells is a she, and Seashells is celebrating. She's going to celebrate her 50th birthday this month.
No,
so happy early birthday, Seashells.
Oh, yeah.
Seashells.
And yeah, I just wanted to know because I didn't want to keep calling you Zay.
Actually, maybe she goes by Zay.
No, she doesn't.
Hey.
Trevor wants to know, well, Kels,
why me? No, Trevor wants to know from you.
No, you're in New York as well.
Why you mention my name though? Trevor wants to know from
voting
you.
For Mamdani or Eric Adams? We're not voting for Eric Adams. And we have on our ballot, it was well, because it was only the Democrats, so we had to put them in order. People could say that I wasted my vote, but I voted for Adrienne. She got my first vote.
Yeah, you definitely wasted your vote. Definitely.
And because I'm
definitely wasted it.
It is. Oh well, it is what it is.
No vote is ever wasted.
You can't just say that's a waste of a vote.
Okay, so next because Mamdani was gonna get it anyway.
Your political views.
Mamdani and fucking and Cuomo.
What's wrong with Mamdani? Is he too happy? What is it? Like, is Cuomo got a track record of doing good work?
What is the black lady?
That's it? Y'all niggas, yo. I swear to God. See how we be thinking? This is how we be thinking. God damn.
Next time around, I'm gonna have to either vote for Mamdani.
You just waiting. You said next time around. Did you just say next time around? You just want to make sure this black lady got my vote. He's like, let me just.
So
he's like, you said just in case she don't get any, she got mine. That was a heartfelt one. I like that.
So
she gonna be like, for the 5 people that voted for me, I thank you so much.
So we'll see. We have our choices are going to be between. I think that Cuomo said that now he's going to run independent. So now we have two independents, Eric Adams and Cuomo. And then Mamdani for the Democrats. Don't know who it is for the Republican.
Come on, Democrats, vote to man.
Other guy.
Wow, that's very racist.
The guy that got handcuffed and shot up. The guy that got handcuffed.
What you just said.
Vote to my
I gotta meet this nigga. This nigga.
I hate they acted as if Cassie didn't get dragged into the hotel.
The other guy. The other guy that got arrested for helping the guy, the ICE, not the illegal. He's running for mayor too. I think the comptroller he's running too. I don't know his name. I guess that means that he's definitely not going to be winning. Okay, I'm gonna meet you.
Let's go.
Mamdani's getting traction because he's going against. He's just a new guy.
Who's Mamdani? That's a black guy, right?
He's not black.
That's the guy that got arrested.
No, nigga, what are you talking about? We talking about the person that's running for mayor.
That's what I'm talking about. It's the guy that got arrested from ICE.
No, that's the comptroller.
That's him. That's Mamdani.
Mamdani is not the comptroller, and it wasn't the one that got arrested was a white man, an old white man. No, Mamdani is like Indian or something.
Mamdani?
Mamdani. He did not. He didn't get arrested. It wasn't him. It was an older white man, and he's the comptroller.
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't know, but it's not Mamdani.
Okay. Are you talking about the dude? Are you talking about the dude from the Central Park 5?
No, the white man that was at the fucking immigration down at ICE at the courthouse, and he was asking if they had a warrant, and they didn't have one, and they wound up just arresting him. By you living in New York, did the verdict reflect the views on your state? Nah, they're all freaks in New York.
by you living in New York, did the Diddy verdict reflects the view? Niggas get freaky in New York. You don't understand?
Yeah, everywhere, especially in the Bronx.
You're getting head outside the park bench right now.
Matter of fact, where's Puff from? Puff is from Uptown. He's from Harlem. He's not from the Bronx, but it's close enough. They all freaked up there.
What you think is the most freakiest state? I don't think. You think New York is the most freakiest state? The most freaks? I think Vegas might be. I think.
No, I think
prostitution.
I think Georgia.
Georgia, yeah, Atlanta, because you got all of those.
Yeah.
At the rainbow out there, they be getting crazy.
If I moved out of New York, if I was moving to another country,
baby oil.
Trevor asked where we moved to if we left New York.
Mad baby oil sold. Trevor, this is a Q&A. What's going on?
He's not. Everybody's asking questions. He's not the only one.
We doing the topic show right here.
If it was another country, I would move to Jamaica. Another state, I don't know yet. It will be someplace warm though.
You want to move to Jamaica?
Yeah. I would move to Jamaica. Niggas pouring baby oil on themselves outside the courthouse. LA is
training white planes. You good?
Oh, he said LA is the freakiest. It's the porn capital.
Oh yeah. Oh, LA. Yes, that's where all the porn comes from. All the good porn. They do great porn in LA. Shout out to LA. You got real quiet.
Prostitution. That prostitution charge. It goes anywhere from. I think he has to serve the minimum of like. What did they say? What was the months? 12. Yeah. I think it's like 18 months or something like that.
Did I tell you muted?
It's a little over a year for each of those charges.
Oh shit, Cal, my bad. Dog, I unmuted you. My bad, dog. Say something.
Something.
Nigga, you did mute me. I'm here like trying to figure out what's going on. Nigga.
My bad. Nigga.
Yeah, but all you gotta do is just get unmuted.
Wait, nigga.
I did unmute and he put it back on. I'm like, God, okay.
Man, you gotta stop doing that too. Because you be jumping in and just be talking and you don't want us doing that. You be putting us on mute. That shit, don't do that.
What you talking to me?
Yeah.
I gotta do what?
You just be putting us on mute, and that's crazy.
Y'all talking. I'm trying to say. I don't put you on mute because I'm trying to say something. Y'all keep talking.
What?
It's easier. What you want me to say? Be quiet. I'm not.
You say just wait for us to finish, or you say yo, hold up, like blah blah blah.
I don't finish. That needs to come on. Like last,
yes, me too. And if we talking during the video, like the video can't play back.
What video can't play back?
If the video is playing and we talk through the if we just have like a little bit of commentary, you fucking hit. I see mute on my shit.
Hold on, please. Hold on.
Why are you shutting me up?
Right now, you've been crowded out in those programs by people turning down work. Able-bodied people, 35-year-olds sitting at home playing video games. They're going to now have to go get a job. That's right. And by the way, that's a good thing for them. Their mom doesn't want them sitting in the basement playing video games anyway. But now it no longer will be crowding out Medicaid for the truly needy people who deserve it. Before.
Yeah, I agree. Is the niggas playing Call of Duty is getting all the Medicaid?
No. You said, do I agree? Do we agree?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I think some nigga at home right now with the fingers on the game talk about I got arthritis. I need to go to the doctor.
Honestly, I really don't even think that a lot of people go to the doctor.
You get played good.
I don't think that a lot of people go to the doctor.
I don't go to the doctor because I don't want to know if I'm dying. That's why I don't go. Black people, we just want to die.
I'm in the doctor all the time. I'll make sure I'm good. I'm not
in there all the time, but I go for my schedule, when it's time for me to go. I'm not going there unnecessarily.
I'm always outside. Something always happening to me. I'm active. I'm always active. I might have twisted an ankle. I might have, it's always something. Something hit me in my eye. I'm out. Something always happening outside where I gotta go. At my age. I'm talking about at my age. I just don't stay inside. I still go run. I fell off the bike the other day. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you.
Shit still happen.
Let me ask you a question. Who shouldn't get Medicaid in America? Who shouldn't get it?
Who should get what?
Who should not get Medicaid in America? Who shouldn't be entitled to Medicaid?
I think that everybody should be entitled to universal health care. But since we don't have that, I think that everybody should be
three types of people.
Three types of people. Everybody needs health care. Like, I don't know.
That bum ass nigga that ain't taking care of his 10 kids. Like, should he be able to get his annual checkup? like
yeah, because he's probably spreading fucking STDs all over the place. But then again, this is what I'm saying. People don't go to the truth. So it will probably be like a waste to give some of these niggas health insurance. And the white people too. I'm not just speaking about black people because you see the state of their mouths. White people don't go to the dentist. White people, I don't even think a lot of them don't go to the doctor either. If they know,
even go there,
when you got the all good.
What happened?
Bitches be bugging.
I want the truth.
I can't. She both faced with it. God damn.
She has a white phobia. She doesn't.
I know.
Y'all gotta stop saying that.
Look at Dima.
That is bananas to say, yo.
I don't have a white phobia.
No.
A white America.
I'm with my. I ain't.
You're white. Get out the way.
Am I lying?
Yes.
The white people
What
go there.
really? Yes. I know. They have the worst mouth.
Where are you at? A trailer park? Where you at?
Yeah. Trump supporters have the worst mouth.
Oh shit.
They don't go to the fucking doctor. They be the ones.
What? You know what? No. Hold on. Let's talk the areas, the rural areas. Let's talk about no Trump supporters. Let's not go there because we know the rural areas where white folks are, the trailer park folks that have problems with their teeth. And so does us black folks up here, right here from New York State.
Hold on. Let me say something, right? Last week I went to see Hell's Kitchen, right? And went into the restroom, and when I say like it was nothing but white people in the audience, mad white people in the audience.
I believe you.
What that got to do with it?
Went to the restroom.
You're brushing their teeth?
Them hoes ain't wash their hands.
Right.
They ain't wash their hands. And
I got you. I'm following you. I'm with you.
I made a comment out loud, and the black ladies, they were laughing because like the white people are nasty.
Okay. I'm with you. I'm just saying some people don't wash their hands. Understand? But you can't go around with the teeth.
They don't brush their teeth.
Nah. Right there, you got somebody got to stop you.
Not washing their hands.
I am sure you ain't encountering white. You are judging off TV. That's not. I'm sure you encounter. You encounter white folks every day, and nothing wrong with their teeth. I bet you encounter white folks every day, and there's nothing wrong with their teeth. People are not going outside like that. Missing, but I can understand
the back teeth missing. They gotta go get braces because they want to go get veneers. Come on now.
Well, I had to get a veneer. I had one to get in my back. I had to get one.
We're speaking about a specific person.
Nah, if you want to say hillbillies, say hillbillies. Just say hillbillies have problems going to the dentist. We know how they look like. I know what you're trying to say, what you're trying to get to. So I can read you a little bit. You're not going to get away with those slick fucking.
I use a napkin, and if I'm in public transportation, I use a tissue to hold on. So yeah, I don't touch any public anything. I literally just started using public bathrooms. And I would like for public restrooms to not have toilet seats because that invites people to take shits in the public restrooms.
What?
Don't worry about it. Vintage she's a farter. She's a farter. She's a farter. She likes to fart. She loves it. She likes to throw out her gas. That's vintage for you.
First of all, I'm a female, and females, we don't fart.
And what? And what? She said females don't do what?
Yeah, we spray unicorn dust.
Okay. Oh my God. Yo, Nikki really got you, boy. God damn. She got that imaginary shit going on.
You had the subject I asked to toilet.
She got sprinkles up my ass.
William, you don't even use public restrooms, so stop saying, and you stand up.
In the past,
that's right. Tell him.
Can I speak?
I have used public restroom. Guess what you do? You take the toilet paper and you got to cover it all up, square. And I'm talking about like 6 plies, like six plies of toilet paper stack high.
That's
almost
wild.
almost a cushion on the seat.
I think.
What do you want me to do if I'm traveling from New York to Virginia? Like I gotta stop.
Hold on. What you say, Glenn?
No, he says you got her teeth knocked out. When the cops did that, no, that's why you in that will. No. Damn, no, you got a lawsuit for that.
Oh my gosh.
But see, no, you white, so you can't use the race card. So it's
hard
to get money for your teeth being knocked out.
Yeah, for real.
No seashells, no toilet seat covers, because then that invites people to take shits. And yeah, I have to squat.
How people living?
What do you mean? First of all, because you should not be doing that in a public restroom.
Why not? What are the toilet bowl made for? Pissing? I can piss in the corner.
Yes, that's exactly what it's for.
I can piss in the corner. I can go to the grass. We can all go to the grass.
Then you do all of that
We
excess.
can all go to the grass by the tree and piss. How about that? We all could go by the toilet is made for taking a shit. That's what toilets are made for. Dumps. First they were the little tree.
People who take medication, who can't, who's the medication messes
So
with
you
their
telling me
bowel.
if you on a long ride, driving from New York to Florida or something, I'm not going to use the bathroom at some point?
You're going to have
Come
to
on now.
Like, why? Just don't eat whatever.
If you don't take a shit, they say people don't take a shit, they breath stink. So don't talk to me, vintage. That's all I'm telling you.
I've never had a complaint about my breath.
Yeah. No. When you're by yourself, when you're by yourself all the time, you're not gonna get any complaints.
Yeah, I'm not by myself all the time. Right, exactly, seashells. We hate when they shit outside.
What?
We hate
Y'all are not being logical.
Is a man. He stands up and still doesn't use public restrooms.
Did you hear about the
Lamb likes to, he likes to piss and grab. I know this. He's a grass pisser.
Did you hear about the new detention center, Cal? In Florida? Yeah.
There's a food trucks?
Yeah, they deliver into the detention.
This is where he plans on sending Americans and illegal immigrants or immigrants.
Oh, in the Everglades, right?
That's the alligator something.
The Florida alligator.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's start crying. Everybody start crying now. Yeah, let me hear it. Bring it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody panicking. Everybody's panicking because it's an old airport. Look, they about to get some good food, boy. Ooh, they about to get some good food, boy. They're feeding them good food, boy.
Oh,
that's for the workers.
No, that's for the detainees because they're churros for Mexicans. They eat that. That's for them.
That is a pit stop. That is a pit stop. That is a pit stop. It's an old. Everybody
it says that they're delivering to them on the opening day. There's no prisoners there. That's for the workers.
That's for the, how you does it say? It doesn't say.
Listen, it says opening day. There's no.
So they got to feed the detainees.
But it's not a prison. What are you talking about? A prison? Prisoners. There's not a prison. It's not a prison.
It's for detainees.
They're gonna be able to walk. They're gonna be able to eat. It's not a prison.
Can they leave? Can they leave? Can they leave?
They're waiting to leave. You're waiting to leave. That's why they put them there, because that's an old airport. So that's an old airport where they at, so they could be easy to land, so we could get them and take them out. That's all it is. Y'all think it's a swamp? No, it's an old airport.
They can't.
That's all they did.
In prison.
So we can land there and take them away right there in Florida. Florida's right there, and the rest of the islands is over there. They're right there. It's going to be a short ride.
It's a prison because, like his speaker said, there's one way in and one way. The only way you getting out is one way.
The only reason there's another way out because they don't know where they're going to go. They don't got nowhere to go. What are we talking about here? It's open. They can walk around. What are you talking about?
Seashell says that churros is a zoo visit treat, and I agree.
They're gonna treat
them like animals over there. That's what he wants.
Okay. We leave venture.
They cannot leave. That means they're prisoners. Hello?
Where do you want them to go? Listen, smart people. Where do you want them to go?
Hijo de puta. But I voted for you.
I know. Ay Dios.
I don't know if this. I think this is a skit because
there's gonna be a lot of that out.
where? I mean, I find these funny because
Hilarious.
That voted for him, so I do find them
hilarious.
So
yeah, it is funny. Everybody panicking. It's a pissed off with these people.
Granny, I figure because her acting skills are trash.
She ain't acting. She ain't acting.
She is acting. That's a skit.
Ain't this your boy we was talking about just now? Ain't this
Mamdani? Mamdani.
That's it.
Said that I should be arrested.
Pretty nice guy.
Said that I should be deported. He said that I should be denaturalized. And he said those things about me, someone who stands to be the first immigrant mayor of this city in generations, someone who would also be the first Muslim and the first South Asian mayor in this city's history.
You're not getting that, Joe.
Less so because of who I am, because of where I come from, because of how I look or how I speak, and more so because he wants to distract from what I fight for. I fight for working people. I fight for the very people that have been priced out of this city, and I fight for the same people that he said he was fighting for. This is the same president who ran on a campaign of cheaper groceries, who ran on a campaign about easing a suffocating cost of living crisis. And ultimately, it is easier for him to fan the flames of division than to acknowledge the ways in which he has betrayed those working class Americans, not just in this city, but across this country, and the ways in which he continues to betray them. Because we know that he would rather speak about me than speak about the legislation that he is shepherding through Washington, D.C. Legislation that will quite literally take healthcare away from Americans, legislation that will steal food from the hungry, legislation that looks to build upon one of the largest transfers of wealth we've seen in recent history in his first administration and do it once again for the very Americans who already have enough. We should be fighting for those that do not have what they need to live a dignified life. That is what I will do, and I am thankful to have the protection and to have the support of so many New Yorkers who have stood up and said how unacceptable this is, including our governor, including members of the labor movement. And ultimately, what I fear for is that if this is what Donald Trump and his administration feel comfortable about saying about the Democratic nominee for the mayor of New York City, imagine what they feel comfortable saying and doing about immigrants whose names they don't even know. Yes.
And I'm not understanding. Why should this man be?
Mamdani for president 2028. He's coming 2028.
Why? These people got to start they got to normalize when he starts speaking about denaturalizing people. Start speaking about his fucking wife, because Melania wasn't a citizen until Barron was 6 months. So
Here we go. She's a citizen now. She is married to the president of the United States. She is married to the president of the United States. She is married to the president of the United States. I am married to the president.
That means what?
She's a citizen. She ain't going nowhere. What is it? What is that argument about? What is that argument about? What is that argument about? What is that? What is that? What that has to do with anything? What that has to do with anything? What that has to do with anything? Nothing. Mamdani.
Why should Mamdani be denaturalized and Melania shouldn't? Why should he be fucking deported and Melania shouldn't?
Why you? Why you think he was gonna be deported?
That's not the point. That is not
talk a lot of shit, right? He talk a lot of shit, right?
About what they're speaking about, the things that's coming out of this man's mouth. You keep saying, "Do you think that he's gonna do it? You think that he's gonna do it? He can't do it.
He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. Mamdani's gonna run for mayor, and he's gonna be all right. Stop crying like a bitch, Democrat. Stop being a fucking baby. Stop saying shit. What he say? He probably ain't say none of that shit. So stop it. Stop it, little baby Democrat crying. All of yo, get tough, get a backbone, sew up your asshole, and let's go. Let's go. Come on, y'all pussy Democrats. Y'all crying over everything. Y'all cry over everything. Everything. That nigga.
Melania.
I don't know what cat. You know that they gonna come and deport your ass. Keep saying that. They gonna come ship you the fucking the way you want to go. Take her to Jamaica where she want to go. Take her to Jamaica where she want to go right now. Take her.
When people look for the show, and like the headline, put deport Melania.
Okay, deport Melania.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah,
do that.
deport Melania.
Do that.
I think she want to get deported.
Y'all have no Democrats that are strong. That nigga look bad.
Noli says
Kel,
some of the shit you say is just bigoted and screams white supremacy, and you actually make her want to cry. See, he doesn't make me want to cry. He makes me angry.
Yeah, I hope you get angry. I like people getting mad at me. Yeah. It's all right. Don't cry, Noli. Don't cry, Noli. Don't
you
cry,
got Granny
Noli.
to the point where she's calling you young man. She's not even calling you Kels. Granny is calling you young man.
Young man.
That's all right. We don't have to agree with each other, but let's be mature about it. Like, come on. Like, I'm not getting on y'all. I'm not getting on y'all. I'm just being mature about my conversation. Y'all can call me names all you want. It don't matter to me.
Oh, you better not cry.
At the end of the day, who the more mature one when I'm speaking? Me, I am. I don't have to call in nobody no names or anything. I don't call you no names.
I don't call you. I call you Nigga. That's what you are.
You curse at me all day.
No, I'm not.
You curse at me all day. But I don't. None of that comes out my mouth. I speak to you with respect and maturity. So that's how I come. But if just because y'all disagree with what I say, y'all can call me the names you want. You can curse at me. It don't matter to me. I'm still gonna stand where I stand.
Stop it.
I love Granny. Granny has great. She tackles the topics greatly. I love when Granny talks. I understand her feelings about Trump. It's been months, so I already know. I don't have to go back and forth with it. I already know how you feel about Trump. I don't have to go back and forth about it. It's there already. So we're just gonna talk like regular human beings because I already know how y'all feel, and that's it. I'm gonna talk about how I feel, and that's it. I'm just mature about mine. That's it.
Let me ask you a question, Kel.
They calling you a white supremacist.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. Go ahead, man.
Let me ask the white supremacist. Kel's not white supremacist.
Yes, sir.
That nigga look white to you. How does this big beautiful bill affect the states? Let me answer that question.
Affect who?
How you think it would affect the states individually? This big beautiful bill. How does it affect the states as far as they having to probably have to rebudget the budget as far as it goes with the Americans?
Right. Everything is a budget. Since you got in was a budget, so you got to cut things here, you got to remove things here and there, things that are not needed. You got to balance a book. It takes all that. So whatever he seems like he needs to do, let him do it. Nobody complained when Biden was signing on them gay laws and shit. Nobody saying nothing. Yeah, that's the way I feel. It's just like that. Yeah. It's like that, vintage. So yeah, nobody had no problem then. Nobody was saying anything. But when the dude comes in doing the right thing, he didn't make the country for. He ain't doing nothing crazy. But yet again, they still on his ass because of what? I don't understand. He's doing things to make America a little bit better. You understand? America's not falling. No tax on tips, no tax on like who doesn't want shit like that? That makes no sense to me. Like how are you fighting against that shit?
And that's cap. So that's cap. You got to.
What's that?
You can't make a certain amount before you get that. You know that it's capped at 25.
So there is no waiter making $150,000, Glenn. So if you're making under $150,000, so hold on. If you make it under, this is why I'm saying this is why it's gonna. If you're making over $150,000, do you have property? Do you have children? Your taxes is coming back. Things are coming back. Depending on how you want to look at it.
Waiter ain't got
everything is connected.
Waiter ain't got no house now, nigga. You know that. You just.
No, I'm not saying that. They don't have to have a house there, but she could. The waiter can have 2 kids.
You just put
the waiter can have 2 kids. You can have a townhouse. You don't have to have a grand old house. You can have some whatever it is. You can have property. You can have a piece of land.
With disrespect, you know any waiters with a house or a townhouse or a condo or
sure do. You know that.
I know waiters that's trying to be an actor or actress.
Yeah, I know a waiter.
Owning a car that they're paying. What do you call it?
I know waiters in the basement.
No, they go and they buy little wind-up cars because they're working on fucking.
I'm not gonna go because I'm sure the waiters in Beverly Hills are making a good amount of money. So that's why he could put that. That's why he could. That's why. Hold on. There's a reason he put that number up there because there are some that can reach that.
But
there's a reason why they put the number up there. Because there are waiters who can reach that. We're not gonna doubt that. I'm not gonna doubt that. that there's waiters that's working in other fancy, expensive restaurants not making dough, $2,000 a week or something like that. Like, come on, I'm not gonna sleep on that. With they tips? Nah, I'm not sleeping on that. So I could see something, maybe not the grand, on the grand scale of things, that a lot of waiter or waitresses are making 100 and whatever thousand. No, I don't see that. But under that, yes, I do. There's a lot of them. So you getting the extra money on the tips is great for them.
That is great for them.
Yeah, depending on the night, and you don't have to share it with they don't have to like share it. I don't know what type of tip. It could be a communal tip or individual, but any which way, you don't have to put that on paper. That's good. Let me put that in my pocket.
Writing that shit down, and once they start typing the numbers on our tax forms, we don't know what the fuck they're really doing. So who knows how much money they're gonna really be getting back?
I used to fill out the tax for barbers, and I used to put in a fake amount. I used to put in for the barber, and I used to have to put in. I don't know how much tip I got, but I had to like figure out. Let me just put this number in. Well, you know what I mean? So
because you didn't. You're not.
What?
Then if you get audited, now you got to go and show them, because when you get tips, you're supposed to put the computer.
Right, exactly.
In the POS system. So now you get audited, and you fucking went and lied on your fucking taxes.
That happened to me. I got audited one year. I couldn't get my own. They gave me like my federal or something. One of them. They only gave me one of my checks, bro. So I didn't get something right. I didn't get it correct. So it happens.
Cal got screwed. Who was the president then, Obama?
It happens. So
Obama audited him. Cal, you gotta pay your taxes, Cal. Cal, you can't be putting money under your mattress anymore. Cal. You gotta claim everything properly, sir. You fill out the proper forms.
Granny said she wasn't calling Cal's young man. She was talking to the man in the video.
Thank you, Granny. Thanks for calling me old. Thanks for calling me old, Granny. Thanks for calling me old, Granny.
So now you prefer to be called young man?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Shout out to everybody, man. This is
Listen,
I was watching. Stay tuned for this because we don't know what's gonna happen. But once the bill gets passed,
nothing's gonna happen. It's just another bill, man. It's just another bill.
I was watching the terror, and they said that they don't think that he's gonna make it. They think that the Simpsons prediction is gonna be true.
That Trump gonna get what? Unalive? No, I don't know. I don't know how.
We don't know what it's like. We don't know how that happened. We don't know if it was natural causes or what. The Simpsons never showed, never said what it was. But he also said it was something where it's either. I was watching two. One said that he is going to, whatever the Simpsons said, and then another one said that he's going to be removed. And Jay and Vance is going to have to step up, but Vance is gonna act like he doesn't know why, like he's gonna be very clueless to why Trump was removed and act like he didn't have anything to do with it. So the girls may still be fighting in a little while. Well, let's see.
Tell me when the movie comes out. Anyway.
Well, it's not like we didn't see it with him and Elon.
Let's switch some gears.
So it's not like it's not possible.
Only one could be president. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that go.
Oh, this is the man. This is the man that made me actually kind of change my mind.
One side, and it was definitely riveting and eye opening.
What did you see on the videos? The press wasn't able to see it in real time.
Yeah.
Somebody getting their dick sucked. What she want to get? She want to play by play.
Because what does the freak off look like? It's not just getting your dick sucked. It's not just oral. It's got to be bottles and other people and pee and other shit.
They were showing some of the. Well, I mean, there was both the freak offs and hotel nights, as they were called, from both of them. But it was.
Were they showing those videos?
They showed, well, again, you know, the defense and the prosecution showed different clips, so they were very selective. Like the prosecution was showing more, you know, just Cassie just sitting around.
The defense showed that.
Defense showed that, yeah.
Just her sitting around not engaging in sexual activity.
Yes.
The prosecution, when you had to have your headphones on and otherwise, what were you seeing then?
There was sexual activity, but I mean, it wasn't really.
It was a hardcore porn.
You get hard.
No, this is a white man.
That's a hardcore porn guy right there.
It didn't seem forced. It was actually like pretty.
He enjoyed it.
Tame.
Really?
Yeah.
It
was just a lot of rubbing oil and stuff on there. It wasn't anything too.
Where the finger popping at?
You gotta stand up after this. He got a boner now.
We were looking at it from like one side, and it was definitely riveting and eye opening.
He just had an orgasm.
What did you see on the videos? You know, the.
He looked like one that be sneaking one in the corner.
He looked like he like what Puff was doing, like calling another nigga over to come fuck his wife. With a fucking cake mask on, jerking his dick.
I need a cop. He said, "I knew from day 2 I wasn't gonna convict this guy. I knew day 2.
I need a copy.
Granny, you know why that's not going to happen? Because they're never in the same place at the same time, and for that exact reason.
I need to copy that video.
For that exact reason.
Granny better not be slaying on slick.
I was saying to my mother one day a couple weeks ago, like, since they're doing everything out of the norm, they should get on like a jet together. And then let's see what happens.
You can't be hoping death on people, Granny.
I'm not hoping death. I didn't say
anything. Yo. Damn, Glenn, get it, Glenn.
No. You take a deep breath. I was talking to Granny. I was talking to you. So you got to relax.
Okay.
All right, Granny. Granny, you don't want to get
Granny, Trump loves you. I hope he meets you one day. I really do. I hope he just dropped in your face and he'll be like, Granny, I hear you've been talking a lot about me.
Right, and she said,
I love you, Granny. I love you every day of my life. Yes, I do. You are wonderful. I don't care what you talk about. I love you. I love you, Granny. I love you.
Ew. I would have to wash my ear.
Get a head clap with this. Come on now.
I would have to wash my ear after he speaks to me.
She stood there and she listened. She said, oh my God. She had the little smile on her face and then she said, ugh. Give me a hand clap, guys.
No.
Give me a hand clap for that one.
No.
Granny, I love you. I love you.
No. Look him in his shins if you ever meet him, Granny.
Granny, I'm going to come to your house. Hope you cook dinner. I love dinner. It's a good thing. Very good.
Granny would love to make that nigga something.
It's a good dinner. Very good. She's such a wonderful person.
Mad molasses and Docalax and all kind of fucking shit to make him take his shit wherever he is and go in a public bathroom too.
You Trump don't go far. He'll sit on a public bathroom.
Exactly. Let her know, yo. She just don't know.
Trump got a dirty minds, dirty ass.
I don't believe that he looked like the type of one of them white people that don't that's like.
He gotta ask what. He got one of those toilets that spray his ass. Don't worry about all that.
You think that Trump is using a bidet?
He's losing a bidet. Yes, in all fancy places, he's definitely using a bidet.
No,
I would love a bidet. That nigga's using bidet. He said, "I got no time for this. I have no time.
I feel like
I don't even have time to flush. I need my bidet."
Rob, make sure you subscribe.
Bidet for the spray. Give me it.
Nah, I feel like he don't even stand. I feel like he takes baths all the time, and then he might like have particles in water.
Set it up.
Like how little kids and then they play with the particles.
My bad time. That's right.
That's how he seems.
Would you think Trump? How you think Trump goes to sleep?
They put Biden in the tub with a Hoyer lift. They put him in a Hoyer lift in a shower chair.
And how do you think fucking Trump is getting in the bathtub?
That nigga truck a walk. Get out of here. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm talking about Biden. That nigga needed. Show how many times he tripped. That nigga can't even walk now. Look at Biden now. That nigga can't walk now. That nigga finished and I am tired than I was before. This nigga can't walk. Next time you see Biden, he in a wheelchair. Watch out. Watch it. Watch it.
And Trump is right behind him.
No, he's not.
Yes,
He's healthier. He's healthier than Biden. He is healthier than Biden. We're not gonna go there. He's healthier than Biden. We see it. All right.
Says who? Says who?
Says the nigga that says they don't know what the fuck they doing. That's excuse that dude right there. Him.
No.
He is healthier than Biden. Stop. Way healthier than Biden. Way healthier than Biden. Way healthier than Biden. Way healthier than Biden.
Very much
way healthier than Biden. He hasn't faltered on no speeches. He hasn't faltered on no speeches. Biden has dementia.
No, do you know what Trump
has dementia?
Son,
he has dementia.
These reporters be asking the nigga questions.
Dementia. He got dementia. He got dementia.
Everything else but what the fuck they asked him.
That nigga got dementia. Stop it. Stop it. That nigga Biden had dementia. He didn't know how to count steps. He didn't know how to count steps.
What was the last thing?
Didn't know how to press a brake on a bike. This nigga, come on, like stop. Stop.
Right, and we would never see Trump attempt to.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. He's smart enough not to do certain things. Hello. Let's go. Don't look at it. You can look at the age all you want. I said he's healthier than him. You can look at the age all you want. He is healthier than Biden. Biden was on his last ticker.
He's not healthier than Biden. The man is not.
He is way healthier than Biden. And y'all know me. I don't know what you're looking up. There's nothing to look up.
I want Glam to play this video where the reporter asked him about something and he just went off about him.
Go ahead, find the one. Find the one. I'm gonna find 5 right now on Biden. Hold on, let me find 5.
No, we're not playing anything about Biden because
where are you gonna find this one thing when Biden has a track record of
We're not going back. We're not going back.
Biden has a track record publicly of messing up. Like, stop it. We're not. You want to nitpick and look at the one time and look at the one time it maybe happened to Trump when we have a track record of a dude with dementia. A dude with dementia and just didn't know what to say. What we talk about? Like, you seen it publicly and you just gonna pass by it? Like, and you're gonna look for one little thing on Trump and we had a track record with Biden? You're bugging. Come on now. Let's be fair here. Just admit Biden, his scooter doodles wasn't there.
Liam, go into the DM. The page is called. Hold on.
I want the truth. What happened?
The page is called.
Cassie got pregnant by a sex worker. Y'all want to talk about that?
Hold up. Wait, it says Dementia J. Trump. He was asked how long detainees will stay in alligator Alcatraz. They said that Taco the Clown goes off on bizarre rant talking about him redecorating the motherfucking White House and him relocating and living in fucking Trump in Florida and supposed to spend the most of his time in Florida. They didn't ask him that. They didn't ask him anything like that. This man about a bunch of other bullshit. He doesn't answer any question, and it's like he's just hearing things.
Okay. You got that one time. Okay. You got that one time, girl. Okay. You got that one time. Do you got that one time, girl?
It's in
that one time. You got that one. You happy? You happy? You got that one time, girl. Come on now. You gonna pass by a track record of got a video full of mishaps? Like, you serious? Stop. There go the reacher again. There goes the reacher. You are the reachiest reaching person ever. You the reaching of the rich.
Yeah, but I stretch. I stretch before I reach. So it's not much of a reach.
Too much. We already see the track record. You're gonna pass that and try to look for one little thing.
The only thing that Trump did not do was fall off a fucking bike.
Biden had dementia.
that
he
Trump
had
did not do,
dementia.
that Biden did, was
He
pull up
is.
like,
What do you?
2
Okay,
weeks ago, that man just tripped up the fucking steps getting on that jet. What are you saying?
So one time, you got that one time. You got that one time.
So
You
he
feel
only
good about
took
that
one
one
time.
time. You feeling good about that one
One time
time that you see President Trump rushing up the stairs of the Air Force Ones? Are you serious? Listen, Biden was an old, demented dude in the White House. Let's admit that. We just got somebody who makes more sense than Biden. The first thing this nigga do, you know he's mentally ill. He signed the bills for the, LGBTQs and stuff like that. No, he wasn't thinking about us. He wasn't thinking about us. He wasn't thinking about us. No, he's demented. Yeah, he's demented. Yeah, he's very demented. He's demented.
And your president is saying people are fucking eating drugs and cancer.
He's the one that wanted. He's the one that wanted male athletes in female bathrooms. He's the one that did that. He's the one that wanted that.
All right,
he
nasty.
nasty.
I don't agree with
he
that.
nasty. He's demented.
Get muted, Kel.
So okay, next.
Gotta calm Kel down. Kel, talk about that transgender thing. What's the thing of that transgender you want to talk about? I'm gonna unmute you. Relax. All right. What's the thing about transgender? Talk about transgender. He texted me. What about transgender? Oh, I didn't mean.
Oh, I was taking a nap. Oh,
Right, you're back in. What were you saying about the transgender?
Saying much. I wasn't saying much. I'm just saying.
Story about though. I don't.
Oh, Liam. What's his name? Leeson, the swimmer from Penn State, that won all the awards from the girls, got stripped of all his awards.
Wow.
Today.
He wasn't.
Yeah, because listen, you got to give it to the ladies. You got to give it to the right person.
He is a lady.
You just started your sentence wrong. He is a lady. Okay, there you go. You wrong already. I can't mess with you right there. You confused, nigga. I can't help you. So yeah, that wasn't nothing major. Something I think I saw. It was going to be corrected anyway. Them ladies deserve. The females deserve their spots. They deserve their awards.
They gotta work a little harder.
The majority of us agree on that they don't belong in our sports.
They gotta work a little harder.
The girls gotta work a little harder. In all actuality, the girls did win, but because of what was going on, they had to, uproot this dude, and that was that.
Glenn was just talking shit. He has to be.
They gotta work a little harder.
Yeah, no, he's just talking shit. That didn't warrant a real answer.
Them girls work hard, bro. Them girls work hard.
Girl that does beat him. What happens? What she going? I guess
the problem is he was losing. He was losing as a man. He was coming in like 100, and he was ranked 100 or something in the state.
Well, he was losing against other men when he was
other men. Yeah, and then when he transitioned, it wasn't even a transition to me. It was just like he just grew his hair a little longer. He didn't change nothing. His balls were still out in the locker room. He had no breasts. I don't even think he was taking shots. It's like weird, yo.
Like right now, just being
please.
what they used to call cross dressers is what they're just calling trans people now. Like you don't have to get the surgery to be called trans.
But they say you got to take a certain amount. He had to decrease his testosterone, so I guess they had to fill him up with some estrogen a little bit.
Yeah,
because I don't know how much CCs and stuff like that, but enough to like suppress his testosterone.
When they gonna let a man?
It's never gonna happen because our muscle mass is already bigger.
I can't wait till that happens.
You said when what, Glenn?
I want to see a dunk on a bitch with the dick in her face. Hey.
You talking about WNBA like a dude in the WNBA?
Not a dude, a transgender. It's not a dude.
A transgender
man with manly woman.
They have one transgender in the NBA, bro. In WNBA. I was just watching an interview with her the other day. Him.
You sure?
So she's yeah, definitely sure.
She has a two.
No, she don't have nothing. She's she's kind of transitioning to the male side. So you can see a little mustache coming in.
You talking about Brittany Griner? You talking about Brittany Griner?
But you know what I respect about the trans men?
Yeah, she just transformed.
Somebody else.
The trans men stay out the way you know, they not trying to be men and saying, well, I'm a real man and you're a cis man or a M man, whatever it is that they call in.
But she's transitioned,
like,
but
they stay in their place, unlike trans women.
She stay right. She's staying in the NBA. She's not going to the NBA. She's just transitioning. She's not even a star player like that, but she is transitioning. You can see the little hair around the lip.
In the WNBA with a mustache, she can't play the game no more. She's looking like
she's playing. She's playing. Yeah. But she stays. She's not going to the NBA. She knows she can't do that. I'm right here. This is my field. This is where I'm at. I'm
Okay, you say that she knows she can't go to the NBA because of the skills, or because they don't let trans in the NBA.
All right, we're gonna figure something out. The tallest woman in the WNBA is only 6'9", maybe.
No, the lady is transitioning into a man, but you're making it seem like, oh, well, you know, she's not going to the NBA.
Yeah, that'll never happen. No, it's never gonna happen.
They don't
definitely the skill. It's not even that they don't allow it. You got to have a skill level first. Like,
okay, so the skills. Period.
Yeah, it has to be. That's all I could go by. I can't even imagine. You know, I don't know. Yeah, it has to be skills. I can't imagine no other way. You know, even if they the lady, you guys don't grow big enough.
You see how it is with the trans women? They come on the female teams who don't have. Men doing like they're not doing all the extra.
It's easier to go that way. You know, and I'm not talking like, you know, like you're a weaker specimen, but it's easier for the men who's transitioning to go to where woman competition, because they know they're not winning against the guy competition. I don't know the decision. The decision making.
That's not why they're like that. That's not one of the reasons why they are trans, though. Like, not because.
No, I'm saying that's their personal decision.
Yeah.
Whatever this decision is, but they know in their heads, like, all right, competition wise, you weren't really making it as a guy, but it's easier to go the other direction and try to win in this sport, where you know you have a bigger heart, bigger muscles, bigger feet, you know, whatever. Even if you transition, you know, you're still bigger. You know, you hold more blood and you hold more oxygen in your lungs and things like that. So it's you can't do that to these ladies. Stay in your lane.
The whole sports thing. I think it's because it's enough of them that they can actually have their own teams.
No, it's not.
Is there? That's what I thought. I thought about that the other day.
Many trans women and trans men. Yes, it is enough.
No. Is there enough to do a basketball league?
Why can't it be like something small? Does it have to be
Nobody's watching that. You know what I would rather watch?
It's not the point. We're trying to make a lane. We're trying to make a lane for them.
You ever seen the girls playing basketball with the BB?
Sometimes it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch. Sometimes
I don't want to say it, but
female basketball?
I know, right? No. We're not trying to judge, but vintage. I swear to God, yeah. I said this the other day. You're right, Glenn. I was watching Caitlin Clark. I tried to watch the whole game. Do you know WNBA highlights is just full of misses? Just like they show highlights, miss shots for highlights, you know, and it's
that's putting them in a category and making people not want to watch it and think that that's all WNBA is about. Why are they only showing that? Why are they only showing that? Clearly they're making points. So why not highlight the highlighted parts, the good parts? Why?
That's what I say. The only reason the difference
fucking corny
between NBA highlights is because they score more points. The men are dunking, you know, they're doing all this other fantastic dribbling stuff. You know, you girls are skilled. The girls are skilled, but they're not highly skilled like the guys are. But that's why, you know, attendance is not as high and things of that nature.
So you started watching it, and then what? What made you be like, I
can't watch. I'd be like, why are they showing me all these misses? Why are all the misses?
You was watching the game, not the highlights.
The game was an hour. The highlights was 35 minutes. So I said, let me watch 30. The game overall was good. You know, when I watch the ladies play, they have more principle and more fundamentals than the guys. They follow what a pick and roll is and things of that nature. You know, they know, like, if I'm to teach any little kid like to watch basketball, I would have them watch the WNBA, because the WNBA shows you, you know, proper principles of basketball. You know, and the ladies are about principle of basketball. As for highlights and all of that fancy stuff, no. I'll be real.
I want to say one thing, report.
You know, it's hard. Sometimes it may be hard to watch. You know, guys get bored really quick. You know, we want the excitement, we want the fast break, and that's what happens.
We here, truth be told, we support male athletes.
If you all right?
Marrying white women.
Going on. Yeah.
Glenn, what the fuck are you saying?
We support black men dating white women. You know,
where did that come from? What are you looking at that made you
know what? I threw Glam a bunch of subjects earlier. That's what happened, because y'all didn't say what y'all wanted to talk about.
If you go to
so I usually DM him stuff. So I'll put it in our regular chat with all of us, and then the things that I want to talk about, I put in a separate chat with just Glam and I.
Right.
So that's how it is. But you got to come in the other chat with us, the one where it's just me and Glam, because this texting shit is not cutting it.
Oh, you mean the chat? I did make a chat with us. Didn't I?
Nigga, it's you know what's like, you got to get rid of some of those.
Huh?
It's so many.
I need to know. Bam.
What's that?
Yeah, Glam got like 1,000 pages there. You're right. Yeah, like
what
not pages, but chats.
Oh yeah, you know, back. You know,
you got mad chats.
Been around for a minute. Subscribe.
I mean, some of the names that's in these chats is we like, yo, we don't even see these.
Some people aren't there.
What about your friends? Where they at? Where the support?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
where my day ones at? Y'all missed. I hope you ain't locked up. Yeah.
And I said I'm about to stop sharing stuff to that chat. I mean, I only share stuff in that chat. I never go in there and see anything anyway. But I'm about to just start going to.
I check out your stuff, Vintage, when you send it. Hope you're checking out mine.
I do. I see that y'all be because CO always laughing or whatever. And yeah, people, y'all do. I sometimes I see the whatever, it comes out on my notification thing, but I just send shit there. I don't ever check it.
I'll be sending things on purpose. I'll be like, yeah, Vintage about to curse.
Okay, nothing there.
No, you see, you can't do that because
I do it on purpose. I'll be like, let me just send this one right here.
Because I know you're looking.
And you're gonna give me that same, that same emoji face, that the eyes in the air, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it all the time.
One of my favorite emojis.
Mm-hmm.
I came on here earlier and said Diddy's gonna get 20 years. I think Diddy's gonna get 20.
Who said 20?
A comment.
Okay. 20.
That was a Trumper. Who was that? What damn? I can't remember what their name was.
20 years.
Yeah, that was a Trumper though, because they was like, they said some shit about Trump.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, but they did say that.
I think it was She Sells.
That wasn't Seashells.
I think it was She Sells. I'm looking for the comment right now. You living in Diddy?
It's all the way at the top.
Diddy thought he it was Seashells. We're talking about Diddy. I'm gonna find it. Give me 1 second.
Oh, and that's when she said that the people in the front should get 10 years.
Yeah,
baby oil. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, but somebody else for the that came in here for the first time.
Granny, I'm just seeing your comments. Y'all do not grow big enough. All right, you're not big enough to play in the NBA, Granny. The biggest girl in there is 6'7". That's Brittany Griner. She's the tallest. Huh?
Is she transitioning?
She's a man.
No, she's just playing. They just had a baby. Well, the girl had a baby.
That doesn't mean that she's not transitioning.
She's gonna be the daddy. He said, "Oh, you're gonna remember the interview? Oh, you're gonna be the mommy." She's like, "Oh, hold on, I'm gonna be the daddy now. Hold on." Damn, Brittany. Said, damn, Brittany.
Then her name is Brittany. Like that's the girliest name ever.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you got about a strap on in that.
I know they be making for a Brittany grind. I know they be making one of her. I hope I go to a WNBA game and she's there. I'll be like, Brittany! Nah, baby.
Y'all hear the fireworks? Are they doing firecrackers by y'all?
That's gunshots.
Might be shots.
It's not gunshots, nigga. This is the Hispanics up the block from me already.
Oh, that's you. Oh, okay. My block.
Yeah.
Yo, I saw a nigga yesterday. Yo, ain't no joke. He had one of them. He lit one of them fires. This is in the daytime, bro. He lit one of the fires. And you know how the it comes out like that? The homeboy act like he was shooting. And Money was in the garden running. I said, "Nah, this is serious." He's out there shooting the firecrackers.
Every day is 4th of July in the Bronx.
Yo, he was animated too. I'm like, what are these niggas doing out here?
Yeah, shout out to the Bronx in the show. They entertainment.
Like, what the hell is going on?
I don't know what you're gonna get. It's like a fucking like Forrest Gump.
Like a box of chocolate, you know what I mean?
A box of chocolates. You never know.
It's not entertaining. You look at the Bronx with like a stink face, like ew.
Never.
Yeah, like why would y'all do that?
Never.
It's always a question like that with a look like.
I hope your island sinks. How about that?
Doing drugs in broad daylight.
I hope your island sink. I hope Queens go down, Brooklyn, and the rest of Long Island. Just go. Oh, one big slab of land. That's where you go.
We gotta have a borough contest one day and just talk about what boroughs.
Oh, they won that.
You gonna lose?
I want no borough contest. Bronx win all the time.
You gonna lose?
Bronx win all the time.
Glam, you talking about upstate? You're not even in New York anymore.
He's from the Bronx. He's from the Bronx.
Born and raised. You gotta be.
He's from the Bronx. If you want somebody to go, I'm going. I gotta go back to Puerto Rico. That's where I'm from. That's where I gotta go. But guess what? The Bronx is mini Puerto Rico. Oh!
Yep. Your president said,
so I don't gotta go nowhere. I gotta go nowhere.
Don't commit any crimes because your president is sending you back to where the fuck you came from.
I don't need to go back because the United States own Puerto Rico. What we talking about?
Yeah, he wants your ass in Puerto Rico so he can throw towels at you.
Donald Trump. What you talking about? I'm gonna be right here in the Bronx. I'm gonna be right here in the Bronx, chilling. I'm gonna be right here in the Bronx.
I'm so sorry for my vote.
Not me. I'm gonna be like, yo, listen, y'all do the right things, okay? Get your paperwork right. Could you write? You need help writing? Let me help you write here. Like, yeah, come on. You gotta assist these people, man. They want to get in. We gotta help them out that way. You know what I'm saying? Where's the last immigrant you help out?
I hope that one today. I gave him $50 for fixing my pool. Oh no, I don't want to say he's an immigrant. Carlos, shout out to Carlos. You look like an immigrant.
Take it back. Carlos ain't gonna come to your house no more.
I know. I can take that back. Carlos had more money than I did.
Apparently Carlos is still here. Something's right.
Carlos Trump, you didn't get him. He fixed my pool.
I really don't think that they, because I see a bunch of them with the fucking the little stands that they be selling tamales in and empanadas and shit. Like I see a bunch of Africans and a bunch of Mexicans out here in New York. What? I'm just saying they're not out here looking for them. I don't think. Yeah, because I don't think they fucking with them out here.
Because how are we gonna get them out?
I saw Ice out here. Ice is out here in New York.
No, they may be out here, but I like.
Here's the secret. What state does Trump like to live in besides Florida? New York. Then he probably gives some exempts. Like, you know what I'm gonna do for my state? Don't get the Mexicans up there. Get the Mexicans down here first. Get them.
You got to work on the Trump Towers.
No. We're not in the red state. We're in the blue state.
Oh, really?
So we're in the blue state.
Don't seem
we're in
so.
Blue state with a bunch of red people.
Don't seem so right now.
New York? New York would never turn red. Are you crazy?
New York seems a little red right now. That's all I'm saying.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You talking about
seems
one?
A little red.
You're talking about one mayor?
Wait. The voters in New York did not vote Democrats. What you talking about? You want to go there now? Let's go there. How you think Trump won? How you think he won?
Trump
you
did
think
not
he
win
ain't from
New
New York and they ain't vote for him? Are
Trump
you
did not
nuts,
win
man?
New York.
Trump didn't win New York. You bugging?
He didn't win New York.
Who, Biden won New York?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Kamala won New York.
You sure about that?
Yes. Trump did not win New York.
You can look it up. You can look it up. I can't look it up right now, but I'm sure something was like.
No.
But
New York
okay.
is not red.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It could be blue, red.
See,
There's
when
a lot
he's
of.
wrong, it don't matter. I
a lot
don't
of
think New York will ever
No,
turn.
it doesn't matter. No, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm just saying. Yes, what matters is it's a lot of red people, like you said. Yes, I like that. I like that. Even if he didn't win, there's a lot of red people in here. Red is my favorite color.
I be seeing people with their bumper stickers and
MAGA hat.
they I haven't seen any MAGA hats, but like when I go like up further, like
Oh yeah, they on their houses, on their roofs.
I see, yeah. You see the bumper on the, they pick up trucks where they drag niggas with the ropes.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever.
A MAGA
I
hat.
definitely don't.
Doing that. You think?
I've never seen a MAGA hat though. I've never seen anybody wear a MAGA hat.
Never seen one either. I'm hoping not to see one. What would you do if you see somebody?
I see them with like fuck Trump shirts on, or Trump with a face is all fucked up. Like I've seen bad things about him on shirts, but if like on the houses, it's like the flags, or on the cars, it's the bumper stickers. Other than that,
Trump. And how they usually look? What's the Trump starter kit?
It's a Budweiser in a can.
Glass of buzz cut. Buzz cut. Glasses, shades.
Party. I mean, business in the front, party in the back.
It's fatigue or some kind of fatigue.
Filthy pants.
Boots. Big boots.
Really bad teeth. Bad hygiene.
Smell like motherfucking tobacco.
Yeah, they look like this.
Tabasco.
And bologna.
Tabasco, bologna.
Tobacco and bologna.
Booze.
They them big ass stink fucking cigars.
Yeah. All cigars stink, but
Niggas who they want their burgers and they say raw.
They nuts. Nuts.
They want they steaks butterfly. So just cook it 5 minutes on this side, 5 minutes on that side, 5 seconds. Excuse me. What else?
I don't know. I don't know why white people eat their meat.
What is a starter kit? I don't know.
What's the starter kit for Trump supporters? Chat room. How y'all know someone's a Trump supporter when y'all see him?
I want the truth. 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 I want the truth.
You all right?
Yeah.
Call from Granny.
Granny calling Granny back. Granny, what up?
Call and get me.
Granny, what up?
What up?
Granny, what up?
Hold on. I gotta turn the TV down. I've been waiting for you to like bring me up so I
You
can,
ain't call. Oh, you want to come up on the TV?
Yeah, remember she said to put the link in.
But I didn't even ask.
She asked
She did ask me.
You want to come up now? I got 10 minutes. You want to come up? You want to come up?
Yeah, because my computer has a sound deafening thing, so you wouldn't have heard Sunshine.
Okay.
I have to wait till he went to sleep.
I'll send you the link.
But yeah, bring me up.
All right, I'm gonna send you the link. You can hang up.
Bye.
Granny just wants to get me. She's coming to get me.
Wow.
I'm leaving.
Granny gonna make a viral moment on your ass.
He's scared.
Come back, nigga.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Get over here.
See y'all later.
Come on now.
Get over here.
Come on. Wepa! Wepa!
You got to work on the
House, was Spanish your first language?
Yo, that's a good one. I never asked my parents. No, it had to be English. It had to be English. My parents were English speakers, but I had to go to school.
You speak Spanish?
Granny,
and learn Spanish.
Go ahead, Granny, get him.
Hey, Granny.
Granny,
Hear you.
Granny, we hear you.
Okay, there we go. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we
Yes.
Okay. Now you gotta bear with you gotta bear with my stutter.
Little Granny, you gonna be stuttering, Granny? Granny, I want you going. Granny, you need to relax, man. I want you stressed out on this call, right?
No. I'm good.
I want you going off the deep end. All right, let me show you some love before we start.
Hey, Granny.
Can't play too much of that.
All right, get it off your chest.
Get off your chest.
All right.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
Bounce it over the bosom, girl. Come on, let's go.
Oh, let me turn this off. There we
Tell
go.
them why you're hot.
Okay. So let's start with Snap. Okay. Okay. Undocumented immigrants are legally barred from federal welfare benefits like SNAP, Medicaid, Social Security, TANF, and only limited exceptions for emergency services and WIC. Only for pre-qualified immigrants that already submitted for refugee or for safe sanctuary. That's the word I was looking for. And okay, hold on. Okay, then it says
I got the kids, Granny. Under the scale.
U.S. born children of undocumented immigrants are fully eligible as citizens. Those partial barriers like fear of deportation reduce the access and deters them from applying. So they are not the large number receiving these benefits. And this is from the www.nilc.org USDA SNAP eligibility guidelines fnsusd.gov. So that's debunk one.
And you know what else goes with that? You know what else goes with that, Granny?
What?
That like when people come over here and say like you are like if you are sponsoring someone, the people that's doing the sponsoring can't get public assistance, and neither can the people that they're sponsoring. So that's what I don't understand. That's what I don't get, because you have to have some form of documentation, and then you have to have been here as a modern citizen for 7 years before you can get anything, before you can even go for your citizenship.
And I yeah.
So
yeah, and the people don't understand that. They think it's like, why you been here so long? How come you haven't gotten your citizenship? Because there's a freaking process.
Exactly.
And only some people can get it right away. Other people have to really go through hoops and still get pushed out after paying thousands to try to get it the right way.
That's true. And a lot of people, they take a lot of these people's money as well, and they have to keep filing and filing and filing. And I know that because my son's grandmother on his father's side had to go through that with her husband. So it's a lot of different things, but again, you have to be documented to get services from the United States. Now that's just that one time when Adams let all them people in, and they started just giving them benefit cards and shit like that. That doesn't happen all the time. It happened that one time, and now they're trying to recoup from that. And they did what they was doing. They stopped having them in the hotels. They stopped their food stamps and the cash or whatever it was that they was giving to them. So what's the big deal?
Okay, what you got to say?
And who was it? The ones that were having baby markets here. It wasn't brown people. It was the white. I forgot what they were. They're white people from another country, and they had Asians doing it, and all these other people from outside the continent having multiple births to become citizens here.
Also
they chasing us.
Where's those kids that they took from their parents that was in them cages? We don't even know where them kids are at.
Yeah,
they still have no records.
Right, because they didn't even. Most of them were fucking babies.
They were sex trafficked, is what I've heard.
Damn.
Right.
I ain't got much to say. I'm not gonna say no.
Go ahead, Cal.
Get into
that. No, I don't got no punches to throw right now. I just,
Okay, I got the murder bill too. I got the murder bill facts too.
Give me no murder bill fact, Greg.
Okay.
Did you pass everything else on the murder? Is no tax on tips is good? No tax on overtime is good for the people, American people. No tax on the Social Security. Social Security, that's not good. Come on.
What
is that not good for the American people? There's more than one thing. There's more than one thing on that bill. I think your focus is just too much on one thing, actually. So you got to broaden the thought a little bit, so we can have a little more open conversation.
I'm focused on what's going to affect me.
Okay.
I'm focusing what's going to directly affect me and my son. So that's what I know more about. But I got the whole bill.
Right. 900 pages of that shit.
The disabled is not going to be affected. Is that true?
No, that's not true.
Kel, you're lying.
Okay. Have you been affected since Trump been in office?
Yes.
In what way?
Her son wasn't able to get his surgery.
Yes.
Hold on. Let her talk.
They denied.
I want to talk to.
Yeah, they denied his.
Right. So depending on what health insurance that you do have in your state, not all health insurance covers. We know that it's not just Medicaid. You don't just pick Medicare. You got to pick a Health First, whatever the name of health company is. So it's not straight Medicaid. If he had straight Medicaid, he got everything done. But because we had to pick a company or whatever, we actually. We got to pick the right one, So I don't know, I don't think if your son has a disability, all right, he may not get the surgery right here today, but as far as his disability services, they're not going to take that away from him.
What's straight Medicaid? What does that mean?
There's differences, but the letter I got said. Or they're declining the surgery for uncertainty of payment by the government for pending bill.
Mm-hmm.
So they denied him because they were already afraid that they weren't going to get their money. So that's already fact number one when he was approved.
Well, that's not your fault, Granny. I mean, the doctor also has to find a way as well. You know,
We know it's not her fault. It's Trump's fault.
I did what I was supposed to do, but
if you want to put it on him, fine. It's no problem. But there's way to go through. You know, can't blame everything on this one person. I don't think his administration.
But I didn't have that issue
It didn't even. This didn't even. This, say again.
I didn't have that problem until he came in.
So you telling me immediately after he came in, you had a problem with your Medicaid? You telling me immediately when he came in, you had a problem with your insurance?
No.
I don't think that everything takes time. Everything is a process, Granny. We can't just go there and just think because Trump is in office and he's the one that did this. Those things were probably laid down even while Biden was in there. He the one that got to change stuff up. He's the one got to change things up. I don't think that in 6 months that Trump did anything to anybody's insurance. I'm not going to go for that. I don't think that's true at all because you're not the only one with Medicaid. There are other people with Medicaid and some people have not been affected, Granny. I know a lot of people on it.
I know I'm not the only one on Medicaid. I'm just saying that this was approved before, but once they started talking about cuts and everything about Medicaid, that's when my son's surgery was denied, and it said based on uncertainty of payment from the government because of new regulations coming through. So they didn't want a chance spending money that they were going to get paid for.
Right, but
that was based on Trump, not somebody before him. That
but
was
no changes were made to Medicaid until now. So how you So how are you getting that past medical thing? Trump is making change now from Biden's
they were jumping the gun.
From Biden's term. That's what he's doing now. So
they were jumping the gun. That's the problem. No, it happened after Trump took office. It didn't. I was approved Biden's term.
Right. So if you were approved, so why didn't you go in for the surgery? If you were approved at the time, and why did you wait for Trump to get in? And maybe this happened.
That's been my argument. I'm still fighting for it. I'm still fighting for it.
Okay.
Yeah, no. There's something definitely that went wrong, but I'm still fighting to get it. But I didn't receive the letter of denial till after they started talking about doing cuts to Medicaid. So that's where I'm mad because I'm like, why? You approved it. Now you're rescinding it due to uncertainty of payment.
But that has nothing to do with you. That has something to do with Medicaid, Medicare, whatever insurance that you're holding. That's Medicaid is funny, man. They act funny. But like I said, like Vintage asked earlier, remember back in the days we were able to get straight Medicaid. When you got straight Medicaid, you could have got anything done. Your teeth,
that's not
whatever.
What I asked. Ask what
Medicaid.
Yeah, you can't get straight Medicaid.
So nasty with it, Vintage. Very nasty. I just like to explain. Yeah, very nasty. I didn't ask that. No. Relax. I'm getting to it. I heard you, and I'm just getting to it.
Medicaid. What does that mean?
I just need you to relax a little bit. That's all. Let me help you. I'm here to help. Don't harm me. Don't harm me. Do you see this, Granny? How much harm is brought to me?
Gotta relax.
Try to answer. Gotta relax. It's okay. She's edgy. She's edgy after 11. Let me tell you that. After 11, she's edgy, Glamour. 10:59, please just clock it, bro. Clock it at 10:59, bro. After 11, she is way off. Like I can't even. I try to deal with it, but She got to relax a little bit.
Pills.
Okay?
Bring your point down.
Yes, Granny.
Pills.
Yes, Granny.
Kills.
Yes, Granny.
I love you, Kills. I gotta make sure you know that before.
What you palm on your ass, nigga? Boom.
You're wonderful,
Okay.
Granny. Yo, great human being.
Medicaid cuts are going to be $930 billion. I have to say it that way because I can't say the other. It's too hard for me speech wise.
How much?
1.1 trillion. So between 930 billion and 1.1 trillion is
That's
the
not
amount
just.
of
That's not just for Medicaid.
That says
Medicaid. That's
Medicaid cuts is what it says.
right. And how much it says? 900 billion. Or was it all close to $200 billion? Medicaid section itself.
Yeah.
Because 900 billion and trillion, that's a lot of money just for one thing. It has to be the whole bill, the big, beautiful bill.
I'm reading it from the
BBB, baby.
I'm reading it from Congress.gov.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading it from Congress.gov.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking as a whole.
It says Medicaid cuts are 930 billion to 1.1 trillion. Estimated deaths due to this cut is 51,000 uninsured, 7.8 to 11.8 million.
Freaking number don't even add up. It's making no sense right now.
I'm reading from the website.
You hit me with trillion, almost $1 trillion for how many people? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. Yeah, that number ain't add up. You got that on the Democratic website? Where you got that from?
From Congress.gov.
I'm playing with you.
Congress.gov. It's too hard for me to talk, Kelsey. You cracking jokes.
Exactly, just making it worse for her.
Granny, you don't know how serious this is right now.
Granny. I love Granny. What are you talking about? Granny is a character, man.
Granny, send them all of that. All right? We gonna let
No.
you.
I'm glad. Listen, I gotta go on.
Wait, it's verified via CBOKFACLU.
Mm-hmm.
And then for people like me that work in like IHSS and low income clinics and medical personnel, we stand to be one of the largest cuts to the medical field because we are deemed lesser on the medical platform. That includes mental health clinics and multiple hospitals will be closed to suffice this amount in Medicaid cuts.
Hear that, Kel?
Oh, I thought it was something else coming. No, I mean,
I got more, but I'm already getting harder to talk, so I'm leaving it.
It's a big bill. It's a big bill. Let's just get that. It's 900 pages. Like there's a lot of intricacies.
That's the part. That's the part.
Yeah, but I mean,
this is why we deemed it murder bill because it's a lot of people are going to actually literally die.
I don't think so, Granny. We're not in a. We're not in. We don't live like that. We don't. We're not.
They're going when you cut off Medicaid. Medicaid covers multitude of services.
Definitely, yes,
Trump
100%
doesn't
right.
care.
I think he
It cuts
does.
off services like housing, like food programs, and the food banks are saying they can't sustain the difference between the cuts of the SNAP. They can't help people.
So you're missing one thing though. He's only cutting in the states that are not a lot of states that are not strong enough, can't hold their own. Yeah, he's gonna cut. So if you got a strong state like New York, he's not cutting your California. You got a strong state over
Oh,
there.
he's. You can't tell me he hasn't said he doesn't want to cut everything from California.
No, I'm not saying what he's saying. I'm just saying what has been done. None of that has been done. None of that has been cut from you guys. So I'm not
Not
getting
yet.
I'm not getting it right. You guys are anticipating something I don't think is coming. I don't think I don't think you're gonna lose out. I don't just
they're
like
basing
I said about inflation
off
and how
numbers.
the prices of eggs are gonna go down drastically. I bought 2 for $10 yesterday of the large 18 packs. Remember that vintage? Just want to throw that in there. Yeah, I mean, calm down, everybody. Calm down. Everything is gonna balance out.
So Kels, Kels,
Yes.
if it proves to be right, these numbers that they come up with, Congress and people in the government, if it proves to be right, and these people start dying, then what?
Well, I look at it like this. I understand. I'm not anticipating anybody dying. Uh, Trump just presented the bill to the Supreme Court. They the one that had to really make the decision about this stuff, right? He could only present it, right? There's 8 or how many Supreme Court judges are there? They gotta see that bill, and they all gotta decide on. It's not just Trump here, so you gotta hate on some other people who has.
Republicans.
It's 9 of them.
The
No, I'm just saying.
Republicans themselves said they don't like the bill, but
No,
they
there's
passed
only
it because
Granny. We're not gonna go there. Only 2 Republicans said that. The vote was 218 to 214. 2 of our Republicans said nay. 2 of our Republicans said nay.
I want the truth.
Only 2.
Doing the data checking.
The other 218 or 16 said yes. So we can't, listen. It is what it is. Look what I'm showing you. Not every Republican agreed. 2 of them said nay, but it's still won the Supreme Court still passed it. So it's on them. It has to go through them. So you can hate the Supreme Court as well.
And
Because
they said Trump was calling them and pressuring them to push
Nah,
it
Trump
through.
can't do that. You know that. Come on now. We're not gonna say we're gonna say the day and the nay. We can't go there. We're gonna go by processes. We're gonna go. He presented it to them, and that's it. We can't say we don't know that, Granny. We're not gonna speculate now. It's not gonna be speculate. We don't know. They don't know. Media never knows about Trump.
There's no
Always wrong.
speculation.
Yeah, like how many times he called the Supreme judges to pass a bill? Why him all of a sudden? No, that's not a go. He's just the presenter of the bill. They gotta pass the damn thing. If they didn't like it, they could have dumped it. But they seen something right with it, and they passed it.
What was their job?
Just like any other bill these presidents come through, and the Supreme Court got to go through. Are we gonna take this one or no? And apparently it seems very viable that there was something right in there for them to pass it. I can understand the whole everybody's emotions about immigrants and things of that nature. Listen, no other country got this problem. Why we ain't saying that? No other country got this problem. If you're an immigrant in another country, what you think you could do what they're doing here? Unfair. We gotta be logical and right about certain things, man. You know, I cannot go somewhere else and act a fool and say I'm gonna take. You know, it's not gonna work like that. If I want to be a citizen in another country, guess what? I gotta fill out paperwork. I want to become a Trinidadian citizen. I gotta go to the embassy. I gotta do the paperwork just like anybody else. So when it comes to the immigration issue, what's right is right. You can't just have people stomping on your yard.
Do you know who was against the bill, Kels? Who was against?
The two
Oh,
person?
don't tell me about stomping on the yard, because that's how I feel about them colonizations.
The two people. No, I'm not sure who the two people were.
Only two? Are you sure?
But I have an idea. Only two. I have an idea,
Wait,
baby.
I'll tell you. Tom.
I'm on the
Phillips,
podcast. Hold on. I'm on the podcast. Give me a minute.
Collins and Rand Paul.
Rand Paul. Okay.
Oh, Rand Paul. Okay. I know what that is.
Yeah, you know. Listen.
So that's three.
No, I got two on there. Those who vote.
Yeah. And the ones that had concerns were Ron Johnson, Rick Scott, Josh Hawley. They had concerns about the bill and didn't want to vote yes, but felt pressured to.
I don't think the politicians say that. Listen, with any bill, you're not going to agree 100%. You know, everything is not going to be perfect and laid out. You know, in a 900-page bill that you think
on behalf of Trump. That's it. Just
Say
apologize.
again?
Just apologize to Granny on behalf of Trump. All right, let's move on.
You said apologize to Granny. I'm having a good conversation with Granny here.
Apologize. She's
why? You got to apologize.
what you want.
Why am I apologizing to Granny? Granny, did I do something wrong? I'll apologize if I did something wrong. Is she still there, Granny?
He said on behalf of Trump.
On behalf of Trump, I apologize.
I'm still here. I was listening.
She's waiting for the apology. Right. She's waiting.
There's more names on here too that were in opposition of this bill.
Random, what do you tell number?
No, what I right. I think they're just in opposition of parts of the bill, not the whole bill.
You're lucky I can't speak right.
Not the whole bill, but parts of the bill.
Yeah, you're right. Parts of the bill and the parts that they were opposition to were the parts that are going to directly affect their constituents.
Oh, all right, lady. Good job, baby.
Okay, I'm done because I'm
Granny,
getting worse.
send Kel all of that in his inbox. All right, I want y'all to have a back and forth, and I want y'all to make up in a DM. All right, we're about to wrap this show up, Granny. We appreciate you calling.
Yeah, 43 minutes over.
Sorry, I got you over too late. I apologize. Next time,
No, it's okay.
All right.
Thanks for coming up, Granny.
Granny, give me Granny a round of applause. We're gonna play your intro.
Hey.
Now that's it. Yeah.
And remember the sunshine for us. Please give him your love.
All right, man. Don't sit down, man. We last words, man. We wrapping this up. We got it. We gave you extra time.
I don't know what drink Granny was drinking and smoking. Whatever she was on, I want to be on. She sounds so smooth and mellow, bro.
Well, she has to at this point.
Yeah, had me worried.
Yeah,
sure.
But
my house is always, I have nowhere to go. My house is always active.
You need a better background, by the way. You in a.
I can go in, yeah, I can go nowhere. I got nowhere to go in here. I have to stay right here. There's other people. Cheryl is braiding.
Get you a box, nigga, with a padded box, nigga. With
Cheryl is right. This is inside with a light in the back. Right? Yo, I'm good.
Find a fucking I don't know.
They keep taking my spots, bro. I don't do something about that.
You trying to do something?
I gotta do something like that. I live here. My name's on the lease.
Cheryl twisting it up. Check.
Always doing something. Always doing something.
y'all have a happy 4th of July, man. Hope y'all
yes, safe.
If I show you the kitchen right now, nigga. You know already. I was eating. Yeah. She.
Do y'all have plans for tomorrow?
Have a cookout.
Do y'all have plans y'all doing tomorrow?
I know a lot of people gonna come over here, right? And then you know what? We probably just gonna go right outside my block because we don't want to go far. We don't want to go far, so we just do some stuff. Cheryl's preparing the chicken and burgers and all that.
Glenn, are you going outside to get some fresh air? You're gonna go hug a tree, touch some grass?
Yeah, I'm doing all that. Find me a place to eat.
Oh, Glenn could have threw a little party up where he at.
Yeah, probably have to do a pool party.
Could have done a pool party and shit. Yeah.
And we could have went over there by the racist people and got the racist pizza.
I'm gonna do a Diddy almost welcome home party.
So you're gonna have a bunch of baby oil bottles floating in the
pool? No.
You're going to play
He's going to be banned from baby oil. Johnson & Johnson is not going to send him nothing. He's not.
They don't know who they sending it to.
They do now. They do now. They're going to be like, oh, it was him? Oh, shit. It was him? God damn.
Nigga got all of it.
They're going to be like, gosh, you know what?
Yeah, Granny, I've been like that with a lot of holidays for the last couple of, for some years.
You ready?
You gotta play every. What's this? Play the song.
I can't.
You star.
Every nigga is a star.
You ready?
Is a star.
This is so gay. I have to say it. This is very.
All right, let's take it up, Glenn. I just wanted to hear that part.
This is very, very openly gay. The word openly gay. That's the video for it. No, today is yesterday is he's just openly gay. We know he's gay. Today he's openly gay. I have no shame.
Yeah, but them white people clowning his ass. CNN
of course.
Them niggas, he is
we do it to ourselves
for bullshit in front of the fucking courthouse after this case.
We do it to ourselves, man.
Like he's really doing all of this for some clicks and views. Like you're looking so fucking stupid. And
I kind of like the lady that was jumping up. Her titties was going. I kind of like that one. That one right. I don't know, but just it was like, yeah, now we can have a lady. Yeah, the lady now. We don't need to see no nigga jumping up. Let the ladies jump.
We don't want to see either.
Nah. I wanted to see titties.
That's the whole that whole.
Listen. A lot of niggas was like, "Yeah, we get that nigga out the way."
It's not good for women. So, like,
no, she did a great job. Actually, she did a great job. I think she represented y'all great.
No, she didn't. Not
she sure did. Bounce those titties.
As a beauty supply
store, baby. Bouncing. You didn't show one day of support.
Eggshell shorts on.
Not one day of support.
Like you are dingy and a fucking bra.
She's supporting. No, that was actually some sequence. That was sequence. She had a sequence purple top bra. Come on now. Let's give her and put the oil on and let's start jumping.
Y'all have to say 4th of July. Enjoy it. If not celebrate it. Enjoy your
let's go.
All right, man.
And be safe, y'all.
I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Have a good happy 4th. Everybody likes and follow. All that good shit. All right.
Granny's laughing at you.
Don't drink it.
Good night with this.
Don't drink
Granny, have a good night. Great talking with you as always.
I'm about to go eat my ice cream.
Ray, I'm gonna play a song on the outro. All right, we're just gonna be loving.
Yeah, Granny. Granny is my best friend.
Bye, y'all.
come out and play.
It was a great song. We see y'all next week.
Truth be told, King Diamond, vintage in the zone. Real talk, no cap, just truth be on. It's real, we say that now, let's get no. Truth be told, whether he drops smooth and the vibes unfold. True trolls in the track, I got some spoke. From eyes, one space, still love in the fold. Truth be told, we speak from the soul, no lies, just roll. High takes, no breaks, let the combo roll. If you feel it in your spirit, let the whole world know. Say it loud, say it proud, truth be told. Right here, right now. Yeah. Ooh, please speak what we know, let the truth